Well, and I could see too with a roaming you know what I'm saying? In other words, he's
Mm-hmm.
not going to necessarily stay in one tight spot. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I get that. Yeah, I don't remember us encountering that together at all. And in fact,
Zook
that's what
used it
I
for
was
a Phantasmal
confused
Force.
last night. I was confused last night with it. I was like going, I don't really remember this because, like I said, now
It's
that I
good. It
think
works
about
out.
it, I acquired it, encountered it, excuse me, the first time I played it several years ago. Which, funnily enough, I have never played a complete single version of Fandelver end to end. I have played bits and pieces, but I've either started late or left or no, always started late because this is my third go round. So, but
Wow.
I started late with you guys. I started late with my first one, and then this one is finally one that I'm actually expect to get through end to end. So sometimes I lose sight of what there is and what there isn't. And the first guy, he changed a lot of things as well. So I don't always trust, even outside the game, what I quote unquote know. Well, good. I'm glad we got it. I was a little bit worried that I'd started some shit that that we weren't going to be able to finish. I was like, oh damn, that might not have been the best thing.
Are you guys talking about the monster from last
Last,
night? The Nothic?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
the topic.
It's not like a super crazy strong monster. He's got some interesting abilities for sure, but it's not anything
Yeah,
like out of this world.
yeah. Like I said, it was a spur of the moment thing. I was like, you know what? I feel like
Carefully,
fighting.
Corny's starting to act like Saren.
Oh, that's funny. Well, like I said, it was mostly Patty was like, I want to fight. And so it just went, well, you can always start it.
Heck
The thing
yeah.
is you got to be careful. You're limited on your spell slots, son.
Oh, yeah, well,
And
but that's okay.
at such a low level.
Yeah, I know. I need to, and you're right. I need to, that's something I need to figure out, but that's part of the fun of it.
It is part
I
of the fun of
mean,
it. It
I
really is.
mean,
I trust me. I had to
yeah,
go through that too, and it was worse back in 1E and shit like that. I mean, oh my god.
oh, yeah,
You
absolutely.
stayed as far away and as low key as possible as a wizard because you had one
Yeah.
spell slot and like 2 to 4 hit points if you was lucky.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't have played
That
a magic user back in the day. But I forgot too until last night when I was in bed that we're now second level.
Hmm.
I have my blade song, and if I'd have been in town, I would have gotten a sword. But I was sick, so I missed that. So I don't have a weapon yet, but I need to look into using that ability as well and see what that brings. So
mm,
yeah,
I
I've
look
got to
I look
learn that.
forward to seeing that.
Oh, well, I'm
I
looking
don't know
forward to
anything about
playing
blade
it.
singers.
I don't either. I've never, but it's intriguing to me, and the style and the finesse, and it makes me think of soft style karate. I did hard style
Hmm.
karate competitively and stuff for years, and got my
Nice.
black belt, blah blah blah. But to me, when I think of blade song, I think of soft style, which is beautiful, and don't have nearly enough rhythm to pull it off in real life. So I'm excited to kind of pull that aspect out, but it is gonna change a little bit the nature of what I do. So,
Hmm.
Heck
anywho,
yeah. That's super
yeah,
cool. I didn't know that.
yeah. Well, like I said, and I completely forgot about it, and until last night I was in bed and I was like, oh wait a minute, I gotta get a sword.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, we can.
So or whatever, a weapon. I forget. I don't even know what weapons I can use, if it's just simple or if it's a martial. I feel like I can use a rapier, which I think would be cool for this style. Anyway, but yeah, that's all another thing. But yeah, so in my other game, the one I left to, my character last week got perma-killed, so I
Oh.
had to bring in a new character. Oh, it's a rough, rough, rough campaign. It is, first off, the DM, who I adore, but he likes to play hard. He likes to play hardcore, and I do like the challenge. But I'll be honest, sometimes he's kind of a dick about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said, he is a very good friend of mine. I adore him. Uh, but every once in a while, when he's playing he likes to be, because, yeah, he thinks he's got the biggest one on the block, and every once in a while he likes to whip it out and show everybody. Sorry, that was a little bit graphic, but it so perfectly describes release that I couldn't do it.
Oh,
But
no,
anyway,
that's
so I
okay.
started a new character last night, and everything, and so that was what we ended up doing. But yeah, that one we are almost all and there's only four of us, and so we're almost always on the edge of death.
Oh man.
Mhm.
So
Been
your
there, had a
blade
DM like that.
Your blade
Go ahead.
singing, it lets you gain proficiency in one-handed melee, one type of one-handed melee weapon of your choice. So,
Okay.
um,
That rapier would be perfect. You
that
got a
rapier
decent dex, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a solid dex. Yeah, because I made sure I
Good.
picked a solid
That would be
dex
beautiful. Yeah.
mhm.
because
That'd
I
be
knew
pretty.
Blade Singer required it, and besides
Blade
that,
singing rapier halfling. Woohoo!
dex is my favorite stat. It really is. I
It's a
love
lot of
dex
people. There's
stuff.
so much you get with dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm much more. I like finesse better than brute strength. So I've always enjoyed the finesse of dexterity. But anyway, so yeah, I'll sort that out later. Like I said, that's on me for missing the first half of the game
Couldn't help it.
and having to remember that. Oh yeah, I need to get said weapon. I get the
Oh,
proficiency,
good.
but I did not buy the weapon offhand. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way it would have been weird. So, anywho.
All right. So
So let's start. Yeah.
we are in the middle of combat in Drakkenheim. You guys have encountered the
Mhm.
3 blind mice. Real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
Excuse me. Shadows is at softball, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm. She's
Okay.
in my head right now.
Oh no, she's talking to you. Kill all of them for their tails. Um,
I know, right?
so last we left off, Brutus of the 3 blind mice let you guys know he made the declaration that there is no that they take no prisoners. Right? They
Mhm.
are appointed by the king, the Rat King, and they are ordered to take no prisoners. And with that, he finishes that statement, and the rat emissary, he looks at him, and he looks at the other two, and he goes, "Well, it seems my hands are tied." And he's going to use his... He's going to Misty Step away from Brutus.
Okay.
That's 30 feet. Okay. And he's gonna go over here. He's gonna back away from him. Like, don't make me kill you.
Who's he talking to?
He's
Us or
he's
him?
talking to Brutus.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm clear on where his current loyalty lies.
Well, okay,
Or
so
alliance.
right. So if you remember correctly, Saren had asked him if he wanted help. So he is currently
Correct.
fighting alongside with you guys. And
Okay, yeah, like I said, I just wasn't sure, especially with that declaration.
yeah,
Was that a signal that his alliance was changing?
Well, I'd wait to see him do anything yet. So
yeah, he's
He may
Misty
not.
Step away, and he's going to he's just gonna chill over here. He's kind of on the fence about fighting these guys.
Yeah. I get it.
don't.
Tilsaria, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Let's see. This is Brutus.
That is Brutus.
And I am obviously in melee range
Yeah,
with
you are.
Brutus.
Based
Although I'm trying to think with my feet. Does
you have
that
Zephyr
negate?
Strike, right?
I'm sorry.
You have Zephyr Strike, don't you?
I do have Zephyr Strike,
But
but I also have Sharpshooter. Let's see. Oh, that just deals with cover.
Zephyr
Okay.
Strike would let you move if I'm not mistaken, without provoking opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, see, I've never used Zephyr Strike. I think you're absolutely right. Oh, and it's a bonus action to boot.
It is. And it gives you advantage on, if I'm not mistaken, it gives you advantage on your next attack.
Let's see. You move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of your turn. Alright, cool. Alright, well then I will cast Zephyr Strike so I
Okay.
can get out of melee.
Right.
Where are you, Zephyr Strike?
So you can move 60 feet on your move action right now, right?
Correct.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me see what... I don't have to worry too much. Okay, Barless is way over there.
Mm-hmm. So you add that 4 force, you add that to your next attack.
Correct.
Okay.
Assuming it's successful.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm going to take advantage on my first strike once I figure out where I want to move. Let's see. He's there. I'm here. They're down here. Emissary is here. Alrighty. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I think I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Okay, yep, that's where I want to go. Alright, and so I am going to take advantage on that first roll. I'm going for Brutus. And let's see, where is my longbow? Well, turns out I didn't need it, but I got it, so 15 plus the 4.
15, so that's
for my
19.
First.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my second strike, or second shot.
Mm-hmm.
And
The second strike misses Brutus.
yeah, I thought it might.
Damn.
Yep, I thought it might. Well, because I vaguely recall last night I had one about the same and it didn't go. And that is my turn.
Okay. Barless, before we get to your turn, also, hello. Haven't heard you say anything yet, but
Hello.
there you are.
There he is.
Wonderful. You see, as you're facing these two opponents in front of you, Brutus takes a shot from that arrow, and it's a brutal shot. It's like square in his chest, and it's bleeding profusely. You see that the other two members of the Three Blind Mice, they develop wounds that would be in a similar location.
Okay.
All right, and it's your turn.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If I use can I do away, because I know character that this guy does a contaminating bite. Can I, use some sort of action, use my action to try to stop him from biting? Like, punch him in the face, or... Because I know I can't just, like, rip out his teeth. That'd be too much in one
If
6
you did a
seconds,
grappling
but-
attack at his neck to hold his bite away from you.
So you could take the dodge action, but as far as like stopping
just,
his,
It was just a question of would he be able to do that, be able to do a roll to, some sort of, fight mechanic or not.
no, the only thing you would be able to do would be take the dodge action to try to get out of the way of it. But like to try to cripple him like that, you'd have to down him.
Alright. I'll just take a step back, provoking opportunity attacks for both of them.
Okay.
My 5 feet of movement.
Cool. All right. So Nariel's gonna take a swipe with his longsword. He misses.
This is
And then he is going to try to bite you.
Yep.
Okay, so he bites you, and you take a 7 piercing 4.
damage.
So when it'd be like a regular attack when they just get a regular attack when you walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
because like
gonna-
Noriel has a multi attack, but he only gets to take 1.
Yeah, he's gonna point out to the emissary up here. He's gonna yell at, if you're with us, you're with us. Hit me, calling for a fireball on his location, and then I'm going to do chromatic warding, which I will link that 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
It's my. Did I not? I could have sworn I did that. Oh, there it is. My racial feature. I use an action and I'm immune to fire for a minute.
For a minute. Okay, cool.
You'll see Barless's back will start to pop out. Steam's going to start erupting from his body, and he's going to be covered in flames.
Cool beans. All right. Anything else?
Yep, that's my action.
Wonderful.
So that'll be it for
Alright.
now.
Saren, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to spend a sorcery point
Mm-hmm.
to twin Guiding Bolt. One for this guy up here,
Mm-hmm.
one for that one.
Okay.
The my little familiar is giving me the help action with this one, and then I will use my inspiration to get advantage on this one.
Okay. What's the range on Guardian Bolt?
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay, cool. And
Okay.
so once you cast those, give me that wild magic roll, please.
I'll go ahead and give you the wild magic roll anyway. Okay.
15. Okay.
Bummer.
It's all right. It happens.
Okay. Guiding Bolt on that one, upcasting to level 2.
Okay.
This guy.
That's a 20. That hits. 14 damage. Okay.
And this one, same thing. That guy.
26. That's a crit. Okay. Dang, yo.
15 to 1, and that's a lot of damage together.
Yeah,
Let's see, 35, 40, 42.
42 damage. Okay.
And
They
they
are
are both lit up in blue flames.
cool. They are looking rough.
I thought Grim wasn't here.
Grim is not here.
Grim is not looking rough.
They
with
are
such a
looking
good-
rough. They're lit up. Okay. Cool. It is now that's it. No movement.
go.
And that's it. Okay, cool.
Let me see.
Mhm.
No, I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm good.
All right. Awesome. It is now Galbraith's turn. He takes this guiding bolt, and all of them seem to feel it. This damage is kind of spread out between them, and he is going to. He's going to take out a piece of delirium, and he's going to touch it to his chest as an action using delirium healing. And when he does this, you see where you see that Brutus, because it's like it's an overcast day, right? And
Yeah.
you see that delirium infuse into his chest, and kind of the power of the delirium crystal goes into his body, and it spreads all over, closing up wounds, kind of dimming that little bit of light that was on him just a bit, and it seems to go all the way down into his body, and where his tail would be, you see an octarine pulse, and it connects all 3 of these blind mice, and each one of them regains 10 hit points. And that is his action.
Okay.
And he is going to...
You all see this now?
Everybody
You all
sees
noticed
it.
it?
Yeah.
Or was it only okay?
So
I
you
know
would...
only Barless noticed the first thing,
Mhm.
so I was
But
curious.
you would see that pulse between this one and that one, and then you would see that pulse go all the way across to Brutus. It's like
Yeah,
their
well,
tails
all
were
3 heal.
intertwined. Yes, their hit
They're
points
all
are linked.
connected like freaking triplets.
Right.
Good to know.
Doesn't matter who you damage. You got to take them all 3 at the same time, pretty much.
Right. So that's Gaubrey's turn. Shadow's turn.
Shadow's gonna do her usual. Okay, she is going to short bow Brutus.
Okay.
Make sure, yeah, sneak attack is attack. Let's see. And she's from stealth, so advantage. 17.
17 matches, so you do hit.
Alright. And she will cunning action hide.
Wonderful.
She
Okay.
so much wants to do.
He takes this bow and he's just like... "Mm." And now it is Noriel's turn. He is going to... he's going to take two swipes. He's going to walk up and he's going to take 2 swipes against Barless here with his greatsword. The first one misses, and the second one hits. So you take, what is that? 5 plus 1 psychic damage. 6 damage. And now it's Brutus's turn. Brutus is going to, let's see. That's 15 feet, alright. He's gonna look around at this battle, and he's gonna put his shield down. He's gonna raise his arms up, and he's going to go, "Brothers, to me!" And he's going to use his legendary action.
Mm-hmm.
You see pulses come out of Brutus, the same path that the delirium healing took, and it just starts going doo, 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 and it pulls Noriel and Gaubrey to them.
Yeah.
And it pulls their essence into him, and he starts to change. They are pulled into Brutus's body, and you see them you see that power go down from where his tail would be, and it goes up through his back, and it starts to go onto his neck, and he bends down, and then as he bends down, let's see, let me delete this guy. He bends down, and he has now 3 heads. 2 heads bust out of the side of his necks, and they let out an ethereal roar. And you are now fighting
Shit.
the sightless
How does
one.
that work for my spell?
They would still have the radiance on them.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that would get rid of that.
Yay.
All right. And he's he is going to let's see. So you guys are now fighting the sightless one, and he is that. You see the delirium focus that Gobri had in his hand has been is now imbued into his chest.
Okay.
Cool. And he is going to use his bonus action to shield charge at you, Saren.
Okay.
15 to hit.
That would hit, except for the fact that Saren puts his right foot back, braces, and brings into being a shield of his own, a magical shield that blocks.
Okay, he rushes forward to you and he tries to shield bash you, and it doesn't hit. Okay. And then he's going to make 3 attacks against you. He's going to try to bite you with
My
one.
AC is 19.
Okay, he's going to try to bite you with one of each of his heads. 10 piercing
That
damage.
hit.
The second one doesn't hit. And the middle head opens wide and starts to drool that octarine color. The same that tried to hit Barless. But it doesn't penetrate your shield. And that is going to be his turn.
It was a hell of a turn, if I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then your dude doesn't do anything. Huh. The rat emissary. He's shaking. He's terrified of this guy. He's like, oh no. I didn't think this was true. And he's gonna firebolt.
Thank God. Now I don't have to yell at him.
He firebolts and it hits the sightless one and it doesn't even register. It just and phases out. Tilsaria, it's your turn.
Alrighty, well. Hold on, let me look here. How's Barless looking, real quick?
He's a little hurt, but not worse for wear.
No, okay, that's all I wanted to know. Hang on. Okay. But I thought I am going. This is a big boss fight, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the 4 is for. Oh. Anyway, and then I'm gonna
Extra
shoot
damage.
my bow. I think I get. Did it give me advantage? Did I read that?
Well, you have advantage because of the
glow.
The glow. So
that makes it 19.
19 hits, and it pierces the it pierces his hide, but just barely.
Oh. Okay.
It seems like the fusing has made him a bit tougher.
Woo! Alrighty.
Anything else?
Well, I'm gonna take my second shot. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Uh,
it's a miss.
The second one it hits him and then it just falls down.
Yep. Woo, buddy, this is a toughie. Okay, I'm good.
All right. Barlis, it is now your turn.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I get my 10 extra movement from being 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I also get a 10-foot attack with my glaive, so I'm going to do hit at advantage, right?
Yes, you do have advantage.
Hit this baby.
So I looked up my fire strike. It's not. I don't have to call it to do it. I just have to hit with it. So I'm just gonna keep it toggled on, and when I hit, I'm using it. I'm attacking him from behind. My glaive. 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay, I'll use my second attack. Glaive.
24 hits.
24. Using one of my charges, and I hit for that much.
19. It's
19.
You slash him across the back, and one of their head looks over to you. Anything else?
He's gonna yell out, "No, come for me, not them." And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Saren, it's your turn. You have the sightless one.
Next 9 rounds, I'm still immune to fire.
Wonderful. Okay. You know what? I need to roll initiative for him. Sorry. Do. 14. Okay. So that's 0.4. All right.
I beat him by 0.01.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I love those numbers, actually. It threw me for a loop when I first seen them, but I see the use of it. I like it. But anyway, okay. Saren is just going to scoot over here a little bit.
Okay.
And I know I'm in melee, so I would get disadvantage for attacking, but my sprite is going to give me help action, so that will even it out, correct?
Yes, and yeah, that's true.
Okay, because he shouldn't be glowing anymore.
Okay.
The attacks have been done. 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I figured if he was being nice, he gave me the 2 attacks, which is what Tilsaria did and what Barlis did.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, he changed and then he kind of did a lot, so I figured it'd kind of balance out.
appreciate that. So anyway, a double Eldritch Blast on him, attempting to hit and push him back into Barlis.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll the attacks.
And miss.
The first one hits with an 18.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you push him back.
Knocked him back 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. So he is going to go back 10 feet, basically right up to Barlis. Okay, anything else?
Let's see. I already did 5, and I'd like to run like a little bitch.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25.
All
Down
right.
here.
Okay. So.
And I am done.
All right. You push the sightless one into Barlis, and as you do so, he uses his legendary action to strike out with an ethereal tail.
Sorry.
26 to hit. You take 13 psychic damage. You see like an invisible Barlis.
Or let's...
Oh,
You
okay.
see an octarine tail just sweep across. Like he does like a little spin, and you're like, "What the heck?" And then it just hits you, and it's like, and it does 13 psychic damage.
Smack across his face, and he's gonna yell, "Ah!"
And he's gonna bonus action shield charge Tilsaria. For 14.
That
Nope.
doesn't rogue opportunity attacks?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take mine.
Just barely misses me, but it misses me
Wonderful. Okay.
critically.
Take
Not it's a
blade.
critical hit, but critically it misses me. Thank God.
Ooh.
He misses. He like, since he's been infused with all 3 of these rats, he's like super. It's just like he puts up his shield and then he's gone. Like you swing and he's not even there anymore. He tries to shield bash you, Tilsaria, but you duck out of the way, and when you duck out of the way, this shield bash is hitting so hard. You hear like a crack, like there's almost like a sonic boom goes off. This shield bash is considerably stronger than the last.
Whoa.
And
okay.
he's going to make he's going to do 3 attacks against you.
Ooh. Ouch.
He goes to bite with one head
Mm.
for 8 piercing. He bites with the other head for 4 piercing, and then the middle one again with that octarine
Damn it.
just disgusting poison looking bite bites into you, and I need a constitution saving throw, please. You take 1 point of contamination.
Okay. I don't know how to mark the 1 point of contamination on here.
We'll just
Because I
remember it.
know to-
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do purple. There you go. 1 purple dot.
There we go. Okay. And how
Alright.
much
So-
damage was that all around?
26.
Yeah. 6,
Oh my God.
16, 26. He does 26 damage to you.
Are you bloodied?
To say the least.
Mhm.
I am not doing. I am still standing, but.
It's Shadow's turn.
Holy shit.
Shadows.
That was a
Oh my
big
God.
hit.
No. My friend. She's short bow.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. No, she doesn't get an extra attack.
Not yet.
Right. No.
Okay. 23
Yeah,
does
okay.
hit
I don't think
for
so.
23 damage.
And of course she will attempt to go back stealth.
Okay. As you try to go back stealth, you see the sightless one's eyes, all 6 of them, start to glow, and he has the ability relentless pursuit. All creatures within 120 feet of him have a disadvantage on stealth checks. She does successfully hide. Anything else?
She just gives him the finger, she disappears.
Wonderful. The rat emissary is terrified by this monster, and he is going to let's see. He's gonna cast Blur on himself. Well, you know what? No, he's gonna fight. He's tired of running. He's gonna cast Firebolt. But he's super scared, and it just kind of like weakly puts out his hand and shoots out a Firebolt, and it like hits the sightless one and just fizzles out against his fur. I'm sorry. Telsaria, it is your turn. I need you to roll me a d6, please.
Okay.
Six. Okay.
Hopefully that's good news, not bad. All right. Well, yet.
Okay. What will be? I'll let you know right now. I've got to look up my table.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your deal.
Yeah.
You still have. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need a concentration check for your Zephyr Strike, please.
Oh, okay. What do you? What check do you need?
It's concentration because Zephyr Strike. I believe you have to concentrate on
Okay.
it.
Uh, I thought it was over. That's when you first said it. I went, it is concentration. Oh, up to a minute. Okay, so it's good for. I had no idea.
Would she
In
have to
fact,
make
I was
three?
kind of bummed.
She would have to make 3. Yeah.
3? Yeah, 1 for each attack. Oosh. You got this.
Okay, so what am I roll up because I
so
don't see
it's-
concentration.
So roll a d20 for each one, and then it's
That's what I
half.
thought.
It's half the damage. So a 4, a 2, and a so what? That's 12, 14. So a 7. A 4, 2, a 7.
I have no idea what that all meant, but that's
Okay,
the first
that matches.
D20.
That's fine.
Okay. Oh, fuck me.
Zephyr Strike is he with that fear like just he wailed on
Yeah.
you so bad. Your Zephyr Strike, he breaks your concentration.
That's fine. I thought it was gone anyway. So while it would have been a nice thing, it's not like I was counting on that. Let's see. All right. So I'm here. Da da da. Okay, I am going to cast. I think this one's a really interesting one. Healing Spirit. Oh, it's probably asking me at what level. Yeah. I'm like, why didn't that go? Okay, so do you. It's a pretty interesting spell.
Oh, okay. Let's.
And it's a
read this.
bonus action. Yeah, it's kind of a variation for a ranger to me on healing word because it's a bonus action thing.
Intangible spirit appears within the space that is a 5-foot cube that you see within range. A spirit looks like a transparent beast or fey. Okay. Until the spell ends, whenever you or the creature you see moves into the spirit's space, for the first time on each turn it starts at Rose. Okay, so roll a d6.
I think it already rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 6 healing.
6 healing. Okay.
As a bonus
So I'm
action,
gonna-
you can
I'm
move
gonna
it 30 feet too.
You could
You can move it 30
disengage.
feet.
Yeah, but I can't leave him. I can't leave this poor sap here either. Oh, what to do? What to do? All right. If I put it here, like right on the corner, it will get it. It will help me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then if then if anybody runs into it or moves to us, then they could also be affected.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my 6 because God knows I need it. All right, that helps a little bit. And then I am going to use my longsword. There's 1.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. And I'm going to use it again. Not that time. Okay.
The second one doesn't hit. It slashes across his
Yeah.
chest and it barely registers.
Got it. Alrighty. I think I know what I'm going to do next round
Okay.
with that sword if he's still there. But anyway, that's me.
Barless, it is now your turn.
Saying until sorry of being hit. And seeing that he's being ignored, he flies over rage and he'll reckless
All right.
leave this guy. And then when I hit, I'm gonna do more fire strikes. So glaive. advantage. Reckless. 18
18 hits.
for one charge.
14.
14 damage.
All right.
Do my second glaive.
14
14.
misses.
Yeah. Click my. Yep. That'll be it for me.
Okay, cool. Saren, it's your turn.
I will move to this corner right here.
Okay.
And I will, once again, with the help of my little sprite,
Mm-hmm.
my double Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you get advantage on one. Okay, so 7 points, and the second one hits for 9, so 16 points of damage.
20 feet.
And he's knocked back 20 feet. Sorry. Line. Okay. He's knocked back 20 feet. Feet is there. Okay. The first one hits, and then the second one hits, and he just goes back twice. Anything else?
I am done.
All right.
Thanks for the breathing room.
Wonderful. All right.
You're welcome. I'm trying.
The sightless
You're
one
doing great.
gets knocked back, and I would say Shadow's like in his line of sight.
Oh
Stealth.
dear.
She is stealth. He's gonna try to kill. He's gonna try to kill the rat emissary. He's gonna shield charge him as his bonus action. He charges right up to him and smacks him. And he takes 9 damage total. He slams into him. And then he's gonna bite him a bunch of times. For 8. Second one misses. And the third one misses. He slams into him, and the rat emissary is like, no! Please! And that's going to be the end of his turn. Oh, and let's see, how many points did he take? That's 9, 16, 17. Okay. The rat emissary is not looking good.
That's okay. When he gets a turn, he'll get some help.
Yeah.
If he can live that long, he'll be get a little help.
All right, Shadow's turn.
She's gonna hate me for this. Putting away her bow,
Okay.
sneaking up to right here, making flanking. She's
All
gonna
right.
attack with the rapier and then the short sword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll both with advantage. They both hit. It's 19 and 18. 37 points of damage.
Snake
She's
would only count for one of those.
What's that?
Sneak would only count for the first one.
I thought it was with any time you get an advantage.
Nope, first attack.
Let's.
Okay.
Okay. Well. All right. So 19 and 8. 27 points of damage. Oof. This guy looks like you guys are starting to chip away at him. He's not moving as quick.
Starting to chip away.
Anything else from her?
I don't see much she could do other than maybe disengage and move away, but
Mm-hmm.
she ain't gonna be able to hide, so she's standing her ground to help her.
All right.
Through.
Okay, cool. The rat emissary gains back how many points? 6?
6, yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you want me, it's not clear to me on the spell whether my first roll counts for every roll. So if you want me to roll a d6 for every subsequent healing, I'm okay with that, because to me it almost sounds variable.
Well, it says that they have to start the turn in the cube, right? And
within the cube or
yeah.
move into it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that the 6 stands. Like you
Okay.
set the spell, and as long as you're maintaining your concentration on it, you're fine. Because it's concentration, right?
I believe so. I'm sure it is. It almost has to be.
Okay, cool. Yeah. He starts it. He gets the 6 back. I'm not trying to take healing away from you during this fight. I mean, if I'm
don't
wrong,
get me wrong.
we can
I
get it.
appreciate it, but I'm just saying, to me, the mechanic's slightly unclear. So if you want it to be that way, I totally get it.
The
Well, it's
spirit
hard
can heal a
because
number of times equal to.
If roll 20's seen it differently, it might have not rolled in the immediate, at the beginning.
Well,
So
and
it
I
does
agree
sound
with
like
that.
it's kind of setting the spell, because you cast
Yeah.
it, it rolled the die 6, and whoever moves gets in there. But it could be obviously taken either way, and it's up to the DM.
Right, which
Yeah.
is why I'm saying, however you want to do it, sweetie, I'm cool with it.
No, that's fine. So it says when the target of the spell starts their turn or moves into the cube, right? So
Correct.
in my mind, it set that healing zone, and it heals for this much. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, a minimum of twice. After healing that number of times, the spirit disappears. So what's your spellcasting ability modifier?
I don't know.
It's whatever wisdom is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My wisdom, it's a 3.
Okay. So you
plus
have
You should
plus
go 4
3.
times.
Yes. So you've used 2.
Oh, great. So I get 1 more. I was hoping for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get 2 more charges.
No, we've used it twice. I used it once, and so did the
You get
emissary.
3
Yeah.
plus 1.
Please,
4.
3
Oh,
plus 1.
4.
Yeah.
I know how to add. Adding is cool.
All right. The rat emissary, he's going to oh man, he's like right up in his face. And he is going to attack with his quarterstaff. He's going to pull out his staff and he's going to go, "Stop it!" He's going to try to bonk him. And it just bounces off helplessly.
Hey, I give him credit for trying.
And
That's all I care about.
it's your turn, Tilsaria.
All right, I'm going to take my 6 points and be thrilled.
Okay.
All right. All right, I will. Okay, this time I'm going to attack again with my longsword, but I'm going to go two-handed this time for 1d10 damage instead. And I really need to add that here, but
and you do have advantage on this attack because you're flanking.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. All right, so there's number 1. That's not enough. And there's number 2.
That one does hit for 7. There's 22.
Okay,
24 hits for 7.
Yeah.
All right. You
Did it-
slash him across the chest, and it cuts him.
Hold on.
Yes.
Doesn't Hunter's Mark add that more damage?
I don't.
I lost. Didn't I lose the? Did I lose the hunter's mark?
No, you had the Zephyr Strike that you lost.
Zephyr Strike
Oh,
lost.
okay.
What does Hunter's Mark add? What? 4 damage?
I think it
It was
adds
4.
4. Yeah, I roll. It rolled a
For
4.
each time
so.
when she hit, so we actually think we missed a round.
I think we did. Okay.
I just remembered that.
I forgot it was
See.
there. Yeah.
So there's 8 more points of damage.
8
Please.
more points. Yes.
We need every bit we can get.
Oh, okay. So that two-handed strike slashes him across the chest, and it cuts just like a little extra deep, and the blood starts gushing from his chest. He is effectively bloodied.
Thank God, something got through.
Barless.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Good job.
Go Barlet.
Barlow's gonna look annoyed that he's being clearly ignored. Sees the emissary is a bloody coward. Just smack him with a stick, and he's gonna move. 5, 10. This counts as flanking with shadow, right?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, he's just gonna pull out his long sword and great sword, and just smash him. And if I hit, I'll use my last charge, flame strike. 26
26. Okay.
for 24 damage.
Oh, okay. He cries out in pain. All 3 of them do. Anything else?
He's gonna yell out in a big deep voice, "I do not like to be ignored!" And he goes up with his great sword and he comes down with another great sword with his second attack. For 15, that probably misses.
15 does miss. He looks at you and he goes, "Very well." All 3 of their mouths move, and you hear like all 3 of their voices are kind of melded together.
You hear like a Godzilla roar, and that will be my turn.
Okay. It is now Saren's turn.
Aaron is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right there. And hold action to cast a spell. I am holding action to do Cure Light Wounds, but the plan is to send my familiar right here to touch both of them, twin it, and heal both. That's the game plan.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. What rank are you gonna cast that at?
Rank 1 right now. I'm going to
Okay.
save my last second level slot.
Okay, cool. The sightless one hears your call that you do not like to be, you don't like to be ignored. So
He's going to oblige.
He looks the other way.
10.
Uh-oh.
Do, 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 do.
That can't be good. It's a cone.
10 feet from his center. All right, cool. So he is going to use his legendary action to use his ethereal tail strike, targeting you, Barless, but also you are in the way, Tilsaria. He
I see that.
snaps around, getting a 19 to hit against both
Hits.
of you. All right.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 12 psychic damage. Barless is going to make...
Barless is bloodied.
Barless is bloodied. He's going to make 3 bites
Yep.
against you. His first bite is with the center mouth, and he uses Contaminated Bite for 19.
Hits.
Okay, so that's 12, 14 damage. The second bite, he opens his mouth wide, and the spittle starts to run down that mouth as well. He's going to do another Contaminated Bite for 20, so it's 12 more piercing. And the third is going to bite you.
I still got resistance against piercing,
Okay, cool.
so I got to re.
Okay.
Those all hit
12,
anyway.
15. 7 is 22.
It's 3, that's 10.
Plus 3, 25. 31 total damage. And
Okay,
I need-
I'm down.
did the bite
Okay.
16? Did that hit?
They all hit.
16 hits. Okay.
Jesus.
All three of these mouths chomp into you. Two of them are leaking this octarine spittle. It covers his fangs. I'm gonna need 2 before you go down. I need 2 Constitution saving throws, please. Okay, that's 1. You go down, but you don't take any levels of contamination.
Okay, you'll see the jaws smack into his neck, and the light in his eyes go out, and he turns to a skeleton. And then you'll see him escape from the back of the neck. There'll be a little lizard man on the floor right here as he goes down.
Okay, it's Shadow's turn.
Once again attacking. Rapier and short sword.
Okay.
Feel free to strike me whenever.
Ooh, and both miss.
You have advantage. They still missed? Oh, they do miss. Okay.
15, 11, 15, 14.
Okay, cool.
Damn it.
She tries to stab into his back, and it's just like they don't penetrate.
Mm.
It's the
Oh, hey, my sprite's turn.
oh, excuse me, sorry. Go ahead.
He's moving right here.
Mm-hmm.
This one for Barless. Ow.
Okay, 4.
And this one for Telsaria.
Nine. Okay. Question. Since you are using your sprite to cast Cure Wounds, do you still have to roll on the Magic Surge table?
I would think so.
Okay. Then give me a Wild Magic Surge, please. 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nothing happens.
Still safe.
All right.
And he'll hop right back up here. But I suspect that makes him visible,
Yes.
even though I was sending a spell through him. So, okay.
All right.
It's his turn.
That is his turn. All right. The rat emissary sees Barless go down, and he's like, "Oh my goodness. Oh dear." And he's gonna try to hit him again with his quarterstaff. Can't use any of his spells. Not this. Oh yeah, no, he cannot. All right. Concentration. Okay, yeah, that wouldn't work anyway. Okay. He's going to hit him with a quarterstaff. And he hits him. He cracks him right in the head. And he's like, "Stop it, you crazy son of a..." Ah! And he hits him. And the sightless one is like, "Ugh, what is this? He bonked the center nose. Oh." And he starts rubbing. You know how like rats and mice, they like rub their faces like. Mm. Until sorry, it's your turn.
Okay. About this for a sec.
The emissary gets 6 points, right?
Yes, and then we're now done.
Okay. So he's looking better. It doesn't look like he's gonna die.
Okay.
Did you get your 9, Telsaria?
Oh, you bet I did.
Okay.
And I needed every last bit of those. Barless, you're still pretty rough though, aren't you?
4.
Oh crap! But I can't. I can't reach you. If I move here, do I provoke opportunity, or am
No,
I
you're
still
still
good?
you're still based with him.
Okay, and I can reach Barless
Yes.
from here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I will cast a Cure Wounds on Barless, because Hank's got to stand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that was crappy.
Okay, 4 more hit
Sorry.
points.
Sorry.
Pull to me. You did it just like I did.
Anything else?
Uh, negative Ghost Rider. I don't have any
She
bonus
should still get her
actions.
second attack, shouldn't she?
Hold on. If you're concentrating on a... Well, no, it ended on the beginning of your turn. Okay, never mind. I was going to ask if you're concentrating on a spell, can you cast another spell? But since it ended, I'm going to allow it.
Yeah. You can cast another spell as long as it's not a concentration
As
spell.
long as it's... Okay, alright, cool. Alright, so he gets 4 hit points back. That would be your
Action.
action, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have a bonus action, so.
Okay, cool. Barless, it's your turn.
Barless will come back to consciousness, and his eyes will open, and then you'll just hear him screaming, and then he'll do more. He'll do another rage.
Okay.
So I'll twist myself back up. Alright, stand up half his movement speed.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll change that in a second. He's just gonna, just hear screaming, and then another orange lightning strike hits him.
All right.
He'll attack. Let's see. I can't move any. I guess.
I believe you need to move 5 to get back in flanking.
Here, yeah.
Mhm.
To
Yeah.
Like the emissary. And he'll.
Good.
After the advantage, I'm out 5 flame strikes. To advantage. They'll come up from behind him. He's yelling, "You're not. I'm not done!" And he'll great sword.
All right.
23
That hits.
or 14.
14, okay.
Do it again. 16.
Does not hit.
Okay.
The greatsword slices into him and it slashes. Uh-huh.
You see him. Sorry, how interrupt you. It's basically like another orange skeleton again, but like his arm isn't attacked, and half of his face is attacked like Two-Face, and he dags this sword into him. That's,
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like, he's starting to breathe real heavy. He's looking really, really rough. And so
That'll be my turn.
it is Saren's turn.
Saren is just going to use his bonus action, bow his head a little bit, and send 3d6 healing to Barless. And a single die 6 to Telsaria.
Okay.
And then move over here.
Wait, did I get 6 hit points back then? Did I hear
Yes,
that
ma'am.
correctly?
Mhm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I heard it correctly.
And I'm going to use another sorcery point to twin Cure Light Wounds again.
Okay.
One for Barless and one for Telsaria. First one for Barless. And the second one for Telsaria.
All right. So that's 6. And
And for you,
one. Wow, magic. All right. It's just on a 1, right?
yes, it's on 1, thankfully.
Thankfully.
Don't-
All right.
Don't screw my 20s.
Cool.
All right.
Pilsaria
And-
looks really good.
Really good. Okay.
Fight on, baby. Fight on.
You see Bartle's
Go, Bar.
skeleton
Let's go.
form new skin
Finish this
around it.
bitch
As he's
for us.
feeling better.
Cool. The sightless one looks and he chuckles and he goes, I love it when they all bunch up. And he spins around with his tail. A 14 to hit against you guys.
Ooh.
I will.
I'm good.
You three. That hits Barlis for 11 psychic damage.
Who all did it hit?
Did it? What's your AC? Your AC is 15. No, sorry. Your AC is 14,
AC
correct?
Mine's
Mhm.
15.
Yeah, so it hits you as well for 11 psychic.
Let me 1 second. Let's see. Do I? No. I'll save it. Okay.
All right, cool.
I'll take it. No,
Nice.
not so cool, but still.
Okay. The third mouth opens wide and starts to run with the octarine spittle. All three of them are now using this contaminated bite, and he's going to take one bite against Shadow for 16.
That hits.
That hits. Okay, so that's 14 damage, and I need a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. She fails. She gains a point of contamination. Barlis takes a contaminated. He's going to try to bite against Barlis, but misses, and he's going to try to bite against Saren. And that's 18, so that's 12 points of damage.
He's going to use his reaction to shield.
Okay. And that's
Fuck it. Gets 5 AC.
5
puts him
AC.
At 19.
19. Okay. He goes to bite, and it you see the spittle like running down Saren's arm, but it's not touching him, and it doesn't pierce through his armor. That's his.
You want me to roll for
action.
the other shield? Because I forgot to roll for the first shield.
One more time? Oh, yeah, please.
Right, it is a first level spell, so yes. Okay.
Okay. And he is going to.
Did you put a little purple on Shadow?
Oh yeah, thank you. I will. One level of contamination. Wonderful. You know what? He doesn't care. He's trapped in a corner. He is going to... Oops. This guy's just a killing machine. He's gonna walk back 15 feet. Provoking opportunity attack from all of you.
I will take mine.
Yeah.
I assume it's an advantage since we was all in.
I don't know if you guys roll opportunity attacks with advantage, but I'll allow it.
I don't know.
I
Okay.
am gonna
Good, 'cause
two-hand
that's
my
nat 20.
longsword.
Telsaria slashes for 2.
But
Barless.
low-ass damage.
Barless hits with a 20. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I just realized that the damage, I need to fix this. It knows that I can do it as a D10, but it only gave me a D8's worth of damage.
Okay. Roll a d10 and then we'll go with the new number.
Okay.
Weird.
Well, the note was mine. I added it, but I didn't know how
Oh,
to do the
well,
mechanic.
Usually if you put the longsword, if you drag the longsword, it'll give you a die 8 plus damage and then a die 10. Two separate ones.
Right?
Depends
Yeah,
on
I
if you
just
use
haven't.
it
I
single
just.
or-
Yeah, I
Okay,
haven't done it
okay.
with that weapon. No, I appreciate you telling me, but yeah, I just haven't. I wrote the note and forgot to do the thing.
Plus your hunter's mark.
Oh yeah, so 8 points. Hey, that feels like a
Okay.
little more something.
He's rough. He's hanging on. Let's see. Oops.
Does the emissary get to hit?
Oh yeah, the emissary does get to hit. He's going to 26 for 12. Oh man,
Pop him in the nose again.
he hits him in the. He's like, stop it, stop it, stop it, and he hits him. And oh man, this sightless one he's really messed up. He's got all kinds of cuts and scratches and bruises. You guys have been cutting up on him. Let's see, he has how much movement? It's got 40 feet of movement. He used 15 from here to here. Let's go. Okay, he's gonna take one more step back. And he's gonna bonus action, and he's gonna shield charge into Shadow for 16.
It should hit Shadow. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He slams into her. You hear the crack of the air, and it's just blam! 10 points of damage, and she is knocked prone.
Okay.
And it's Shadow's turn.
She will use half her movement to get up,
Okay.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. That would be 15, 10. Move to right there. She
Okay.
doesn't have flanking with anybody because the emissary is not in range, correct?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
But she will still attempt to rapier short sword.
Okay.
Okay, ignore the extra damage. I just didn't turn it off.
10 misses,
So
20.
10 misses, 25 hits, 15.
15.
No, 9. Just 9. Just 9.
Okay, 9.
15 with sneak.
He's bleeding super bad. It's like one hit. Anything else?
No, not from her.
Okay, your sprite is not going to take anything.
No, I couldn't have him do it until I could take my action, so no.
Okay, cool. So Rat Emissary's turn. He's gonna shoot a firebolt at him. It doesn't. It hits, but it's just like.
Stick with the damn
He
He
doesn't want to. Yeah, he did, huh? And he's like, "Oh dear, that was embarrassing." You know, he looks over at Tasari. He's like, "That's never happened before." Well, except for all those other times.
That it did, yeah.
And then now it's Tasari's turn.
All right.
For that.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. All right. Fate's not kind on the first shot. Or the second shot.
They bounce off. Anything else?
Other than a damn, no.
Barless, it's your turn.
Come on, Barless, take us home, baby.
Finish his ass off.
Can I move here, or is there a rebel here? I can't fit here. I'm huge.
Yeah,
Large.
you could stand on it.
Okay, is this count flanking
Sure.
with Shadow? Okay. 2 great sword attacks. 26.
26
Nice.
hits.
Nice.
There we go, baby.
How do you want him to die?
Painfully.
Split into 1.5 rats.
As soon as he smashes into Shadow, he's gonna come from behind and bisect him.
Bisect them. Wow. Okay.
His left arm finally reforms, and he'll just full Nelson them until he pops. All 3 heads
Okay.
pop off.
Nice. You're crushing their heads. All right.
No, like his body is like, yeah, you know, like a full Nelson.
Oh, okay. I get you.
And-
I get you.
Yeah. Popping his torso off.
Yeah. Nice. The sightless one puts up a feeble attempt to try to get out of this full Nelson, and you just hear 3 squeaks, and he dies.
Well done, Hellfire Chaos. That was
Holy
chaotic.
crap. That was brutal. That
It is
was
brutal.
that was very well working together as a group fighting.
Yes.
Holy shit.
The rat emissary is like, huh, I didn't think we stood a chance.
I go up to
I
the
just stood
rat
more of a chance if you'd
emissary.
have helped a little bit more.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh god, you just totally blew my moment.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Saren went and got
It
me his
was-
moment too. I'm sorry.
It was no, it was totally fair. But then Tilsari goes up and puts a hand on the emissary and goes, "But you tried, and you didn't leave us, and that counts."
Well, you
Saren
didn't
cocked
have
his
to
head.
save me.
Fair enough.
You didn't have to
Because
save
I thought
me.
he was gonna ditch us.
No.
Well,
Well,
my
maybe a
opinion
little
is this.
bit.
But you didn't, and that counts for something. So I personally have taken note of that and appreciate your loyalty.
Okay, we'll say,
We still want the Rat King's head.
Oh hell yeah.
and he looks, he's sitting down on the rubble, like catching his breath, and he's holding up his quarterstaff, and he looks at you, Sarah, and he goes, and I'll help you get the son of a bitch.
Good. And then you could become Rat King.
Oh, I don't want that. And right
I
here,
think you would treat the rats a lot fairer.
we'll take a little bit of a break.
Thank you.
Oh good, I have to go to the bathroom. Alright, I'll be right back.
I want to get this rat dissected for all the delirium it has. Carlos, please.
Okay, I am back. Okay, let's see. Do. Sorry, are you back by chance?
Yeah, sorry, I thought I said I was. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's okay. Um,
Okay.
so I asked you to roll a d6, but that was my mistake. So if you could roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
10. As the fight concludes, you feel a strange quivering under your skin. And
shit.
you start to, like, your neck starts to itch, and as you start to, like, scratch at your neck, you, the skin splits, and you're like, oh, what? And you look down at your hands, and the space between your fingers starts to like fuse together. You try to like spread your fingers apart, and the skin kind of like sticks together and then spreads out, and your hands are now like fish hands, and on your neck you touch it again, and now you feel them moving, and you have gills. You've gained swim speed equal to your land speed, and you can breathe underwater.
Whoa! Yeah, folks, this is not normal.
Okay.
Okay, can you roll me a
Ask you a
d20?
question.
Yes.
How did this happen? Because it sounds kind of different from what I read about the contamination.
So
For a
contamination...
mutation to happen.
Right. A contaminated creature suffers symptoms from its current level as well as all lower levels. So level 1, symptoms, none, right? In addition to suffering symptoms, each time a character gains a contamination level, you roll a d20 on the mutation table.
Is it? I thought
No. You know what? No,
a
I'm
D6.
sorry. You roll a d6 and it's
roll your
equal or less
contamination-
to. Yes, you are right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she had to have to roll a 1 and then
Yeah.
roll a 20.
Okay.
And she rolled a 1 on a die 6.
Okay, so then you have no symptoms. My mistake. Give me a d6
I was
for...
just curious if I remembered that right.
You did.
I just had to check.
I read
So I
that
need
wrong.
to roll a die 6 for
So
Shadow.
now I'm rolling a D. Oh,
No,
for
you
Shadow.
don't.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't
Good.
roll anything. You're good. Roll 1 for Shadow.
Shadow's home, but she's making me drink. Okay, so she's safe.
Yeah. No, she's got 1 level. You both have 1 level of contamination, but you don't gain any symptoms. Sorry.
I'm sorry to
read
take that cool
wrong.
thing away from you, Telsaria.
No, it was a cool thing. I was like, whoa, fuck. So, but it's fine either way. I mean, I presume you guys would go help me get cured, so it's all
I
good.
don't know, you having gills and swim speed sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, if you want it, you take it.
All right.
No, it matches your ears.
So, what are you guys doing?
Just real quick before I forget to mention it, so when I cast, whenever I cast the thing with the spirit, healing spirit,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like Grim. Just saying.
The spell?
That's
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because you could pick what it looks like, and so for Tilsaria, it's gonna look like Grim.
Okay, now Shadow is home, like I said, but she's just making drinks, so
Violet's
she'll
just
be
dying in
taking
real
over her
life?
character.
Oh, my. Oh, he's laughing.
From what?
Dying laughing, hopefully?
Oh, hopefully.
Well, he said he was choking.
Oh
earlier.
no.
What?
Started choking in real life. Sorry.
Nope. Oh, my.
Oh no.
I hope you're okay. Drink some water. Okay.
Yeah, no, I get
I'm
you,
good.
sweetie. That's been
Yeah.
me, so I get you.
All right. I guess we could wait for Shadow to be here. The rat emissary is just sitting there on
Or
the...
let's cut this rat up because we want 3 heads for one. Shadow obviously wants a tail.
It doesn't have a
And-
tail.
Yeah, remember?
What the hell
No
was that
tail.
psychic tail damage?
It was exactly that. Psychic.
Yeah.
She wants a psychic tail, damn it.
You can't have one of those.
Well, how rude.
I know it sucks.
Okay, so and can you do a survival to attempt to get any delirium out of this thing?
You absolutely can.
Help. Shadow would give Barless the help action to do it.
She proficient in survival?
Oh, well, probably not. Let me look at that. No, she isn't. Okay, so I guess
If
you can't help.
somebody is proficient,
Tessaria's our. Wait a minute, Tessaria's our survival person. I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna. No, that's fine. I figured you would figure it out sooner or later. I was just gonna
I'm
sit here
pretty,
and
I'm
giggle
not
for a
smart.
minute.
I'm pretty.
Telsaria's like sitting there like whetstone sharpening a blade, and it's like, oh, you want her to help you?
Like-
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
You're okay. So you're proficient as
well,
well.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
So
both proficient. I thought I knew Barless was. I forgot Telsari was. I apologize, Patty.
Oh
if
no,
you're
it's fine.
Barless, if you want to roll survival, you can very much try to dissect the sightless one with advantage. If Telsaria is going to help.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Oh hell yeah,
Ooh,
baby.
Nice.
You expertly carve into the chest of this sightless one. And as you cut into the ribs and you start cutting away into its cavity, into its chest cavity, you crack open the ribs and you see that this sightless one does not have a heart. It actually has a piece of delirium where its heart would be. About that size. About the size of a heart. Big enough to pump blood through this
So is
through
that
this
bigger
creature.
than the chunk then? The rat
Oh,
fist
It's
size?
got to be a decent
Sounds bigger.
size. Yeah.
This chunk of delirium, this piece of delirium of this size would be worth about 1,000 gold.
Woohoo! Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the Rat
I'm
King
putting
still
this
has to
in
pay,
Drew's
but he's now paid us for that cheese that he stole.
What is that called? I'm
Um,
trying to keep
Big
you
ass
guys delirium chips, shard, chunk,
Just say
delirium.
Heart of Delirium. We'll remember.
no, yeah, we can call it that.
Delirium heart. Good enough. I love it. 1,000.
Saren, as you look at
Yes,
this
sir.
delirium heart, can you give me an Arcana check, please?
I don't wanna, I'm scared. Hmm.
18's enough. You think that this delirium heart could possibly double as a spell focus?
Ooh. Hmm. I will relay my thoughts to the group, the whole group, to get their opinion. I have the feeling, and I'm not sure where it comes from, that this thing could double as a spell focus. But it looks, well, with what we know about delirium, that sounds dangerous as it is. But that's just my thought. It might be something we could look into.
Yeah, Tilsaria is not interested in that except for as what it means for any potential harm or benefit to the party. But
Yes, agreed.
obviously,
very much so.
Tilsaria has
If it ups its
no interest
value-
in the delirium.
If that ups the value,
Okay. So are you saying to maybe explore wielding it yourself, or
no, I don't know. It
okay,
worries me
fair
right
enough.
now.
No, that's fair.
I don't understand where this comes from, but then again, I don't understand where I come from. So
No, yeah, I get that. I'm just knowing even that you might want to consider it as that if you can find more is plenty at this time. I just
if we
I wouldn't have
Well,
understood the
I could
significance.
see a lot of good that we could do with that as a group, much more than just a focus. So, I have
Yeah.
no worry about that.
No, I'm not. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, more intrigued and interested than concerned.
Same here.
Except
Same
that
here.
if you haven't already gathered, Tilsaria wants nothing to do with delirium weapons, delirium this, that, or the other.
Okay.
Did we lose Barless?
No, I think we gained a silver. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the rat emissary speaks up, and he's like, "Oh,
Barless wants the shield.
Barless? I'd
I
like
think
to
so.
take
He
it."
said if it's possible to touch.
No,
I
he's
think
talking
that's
about
what
the
he was
sword.
talking about.
He's talking about the sword. The emissary,
Oh, okay.
he looks over at the sword and he's like, "Ah, yes. That is Noriel's sword. He's had that since he changed, Barless. It's safe to pick up. Its powers, well, that came from Noriel and his constant training. He focused his body and his mind in order to strike at his foes the same way. But I think in your hands it would be well used." And as you pick up this sword, that is a +1 greatsword, my friend.
Very nice. Congrats, Barless.
Hey. Yep. Definitely a tanky weapon to do tanky things with. Cool. Okay, so Shadow and I probably need to get into town and be healed. And I'm sorry, Barless, you go. You were talking.
You're fine. So I just had a +1 greatsword.
Yeah, you can add a +1 greatsword.
Does it have a fancy name you can type out?
You could give it a name even.
Okay,
Let's
Shadow.
How do you spell Nariel's name? Like
N-O... Yeah, sure.
No, yeah, type that, please.
N-O...
Can Shadow make a request?
1 second. Let's finish up
Okay.
what the emissary is
Okay,
doing.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Also, welcome.
Thank
the
you.
rat emissary looks over at Saren, and he's like, Gobri's focus. The heart of his power, if you will. You could sell it off, or you could channel your magic through it. He did. I'm sure as long as you wore a protective glove, it would serve you well.
Oh. I just kind of look down.
Do with that what you will.
Thank you. Can you give us to a safe place to rest? We need to,
Of course.
at least a short, please. Good friend.
I'm sure we can make our way to Eckerman Mill. It's not too far, and I can guide you there. And we can
Shield.
catch up. Yes, Shadow. What can I do for you?
I would love 2 teeth off the biggest, ugliest rat that there is.
Well, it was one big 3-headed rat in the end, so.
Brutus would
Whichever
have
was the biggest head.
teeth, I would assume. He is
Yeah.
the biggest of the
May
3.
May I have those, please?
You can do whatever you want with this monstrosity. I would burn him if I could.
Well, we can do that, but we probably need parts off of them. But I want the teeth. Too
I
bad
was
they
gonna
ain't
say,
got
we
tails.
need something for evidence.
Yes.
If you guys would want to claim some kind of bonus or bounty, this would fall under the. It wouldn't fall under a rat head, right? Like you would have to take these 3 heads that are fused together, and it would fall under like miscellaneous, like kind of like we judge it as we go kind of deal, and they would pay you out a bounty based on that.
Okay.
Well, if nothing else, I want bragging rights.
Okay.
So,
Barless?
Okay.
to me,
You guys want to hear the name I came up with the sword? I'm my
Yeah,
voice like that.
Sure.
Noriel's childhood.
Oriole's childhood.
Very nice.
Nice.
No,
Still love it. Well
but
done,
I
sweetie.
don't care what you do with the heads. I just want the biggest teeth out of the ugliest dude that we was fighting.
Yeah, that would be Barless
That's
or
all I want.
Brutus's teeth.
I don't want Barlow's teeth.
No, Brutus's.
Barless needs Barless needs his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do I give you so I could pull those teeth out?
Carlos could do it with survival.
Yeah,
Here.
Barless could do it with survival.
Barless, could you please get me the teeth off of that ugliest guy for me?
Yeah, you want me? I'm so sorry to aid me again.
Of
Sure.
course, I will aid.
Was there
I
something special about that shield?
Nobody so
In the
far
fairy?
has looked at it.
20.
Yes, a
20. You definitely cut back the gums and remove the teeth from Brutus's head.
Dentist much?
Very much so. Anybody need
I
any
go up-
fillings or cleanings?
I go
Barless has
to
got you.
Barless. I go to Barless. I take the teeth, and
Degree
I
dentistry.
just give him a hug around the legs, and say
Okay.
thank
He's
you.
normal size, by the way.
Huh?
He's
you're
normal
normal
size.
size.
Rage
Jeez.
is over.
But I'm still short. I'm still like 3 foot tall. So
You're 1 foot shorter than me.
As I say,
Okay.
yeah,
Or
I
no,
don't think
2
there's
feet
much
shorter
to.
than me. He's 5 foot.
okay. I go up and give him a hug and say thank you.
Okay. The shield of Brutus. Yes, I would think it would be at least stronger than a normal shield, having to deal with all that force that Brutus put behind it.
Bet.
Barless, I think it would suit you quite well.
I'd say, Barless, do you use a
Mhm.
shield?
Yeah, but shield. It's one thing, but I need both hands to use my weapon.
This is true.
Put it
Well,
in the weapons and armor. Brutus'
could.
shield.
out of
Is that
character,
okay with everybody?
out of
We-
character, you guys could definitely sell that to Aldor the Immense.
Probably get a
I
good
think-
coin out of it.
We're
I
hoping.
have
We'll
a
see.
suggestion. Do a suggestion.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're selling the heads, I'm guessing.
Yes, I would
Yes.
assume.
Okay. Well, my suggestion was like him doing like his skull drying out thing, but glued one of the heads to the shield to make it the shield. But if you want to sell them to Aldor, sell the shield. That's fine. Because like I said, I
Yeah.
can't use it with a great
Yeah,
sword.
yeah, he
I-
also said that we might kind of need to have all 3 heads somewhat together to prove that this was a monstrosity
Alrighty,
like it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'd sounds cool to me.
Yeah, probably cut so all his necks are still connected.
Okay,
How about both of his paws? How about if you cut both of his paws and put on the shield? Would that be cool? I'm a pretty guy. I
It's
don't have
still
no
a
clue.
it's still a big shield, so it's like even kind of cumbersome to carry around.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Barless,
no,
being a barbarian, you're very versed in martial weapons and
I do
armor
get shield
classes.
proficiency. I do get shield proficiency, but the thing is, you have to have one free hand to use a shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, a great sword is 2 hands, and a
Yep.
glaive is 2 hands.
Yeah, this is a +1 shield. So,
Oh, I would love that AC, but like I said,
He's not able to use a great
would-
sword as a giant in giant form one-handed.
no, my
No,
thing
I don't
says
think so.
my
Oh, because
weapon-
it grows too.
yes.
It grows too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Now I
I
have
was
another
trying.
question.
Sure.
Not the big ugly one, and not the spellcaster. The other one. Did he use daggers at all? Yeah,
No.
Noriel. Did he use
No, he
daggers?
used that great sword that Barless has now.
So
Oh,
it was
so
a-
there's
a-
no daggers.
there's no daggers.
At all?
One used a great
Damn it.
sword, one had a spell focus, and the other just used a shield. And when all 3 of them melded together, they had a great sword in one hand, the shield in the other, and the spell focus was inside of their chest.
And they were
Okay.
nasty. Like I said, they hit us with 4 attacks. And then they had a legendary attack on top of that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
used 2 of them
Okay.
during this fight.
Oh, I'm down to 14, and I've got corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that was a nasty fight.
Well,
Very much so.
if there's nothing else, I say we should be off. Our numbers in
Yes.
this area are
Please.
not very strong.
Yes, let's go to Ackerman Mills.
Okay.
What do you think, guys?
Absolutely.
Ackerman Mills, yes.
Okay. Let me copy and so. Where's my? There we go.
Oh, hey, honey.
Yes.
I think you would have liked one of the moves that I did for you. You did a shot at these guys, and they got close enough, and you let out this thing that would give you disadvantage to go stealth, but you rolled a 24 and a 29, so you went stealth. And as you was going stealth, I let you flip them off.
That would have been something I would have done.
Okay. You guys defeat the sightless one, the giant monstrosity that
That was good. That was evil. That
that
good.
was able to take down 2 members of the Becker's Murder Hobos, if you guys remember.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
The
I can see why
Remember.
that was a toughie.
the rat emissary deftly and expertly guides you through the ruins of Drakkenheim to Eckerman Mill.
Once we get to Eckerman Mill, I asked the rat emissary, so what do you choose to do after we take out the Rat King?
I don't know. I can't leave, that's for sure.
No.
Can't leave or choose not to. In other words, is it a matter of you choose not to leave or you can't physically leave because if you do, X will happen?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Ouch.
Even just looking at him, it wasn't a super high DC, and it doesn't really matter, but he's breathing exceptionally hard. It wasn't a difficult journey. The traversing what you had to cross was not any kind of strenuous, but his breathing is very labored. And he goes, to answer your question, I cannot physically leave the confines of Drakkenheim.
Okay.
He's
Can
tied
I-
to the
can-
crater.
Can I ask a question,
Sure you can.
Mr. Emissary, sir?
Yes, of course.
Is it because just like Saren said, you'll have to be close to the crater with the shinies?
The haze. The
yeah, and
crater.
the haze.
The crater, well, that doesn't really have too much to do with it, just the haze. Outside of the haze, things don't last very long. Not like us.
Don't you think you could lead what's left of your rat friends better? Keep them from extinction and starvation, especially with our help.
Give me an insight
Yeah.
check.
Sight?
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
He puts his head down and he goes, this is all my fault. There aren't very
Because
many of us
executive
left to lead.
Why? What happened? What happened to the cheese that we gave you? Why didn't it go to the Rat King?
It did go to the Rat King. Squeaks.
Then what happened?
Squeaks happened.
What's a squeaks?
Squeaks is the seer of the Rat King, the leader of our religion. She sees everything. She noticed that this cheese may or may not have been off. and instead of making it to the Rat King before it could, it was spread amongst the rats. They ate it, they got sick, and they died.
Ouch.
Maybe one of your guards that you had carrying it, maybe they did something with it. Maybe they had a jealous streak for your Rat King.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But it's just... Well, I told him it wasn't us, and I told him it wasn't you. You guys have been dealing with us in good faith. There's no reason to poison the cheese, but he didn't believe me. That's when he sent out the three to chase me down, to take my head.
Take
I would
us.
dare say it was probably one of those ninja dudes that was carrying it because they wanted the cheese and they knew they couldn't have it. So if they couldn't have it, they decided to poison it and poison the Rat King. I would think, Sir Emissary, you would be a very good leader because you wouldn't starve your people out. You wouldn't keep all the cheese for yourself.
Or purposely poison them when you knew it was
Right.
poisoned.
Who knows?
I vote the Emissary be the Rat King. Who's all with me?
I don't think we
We're
have any
taking the Rat
say
King
in
down.
that.
We're taking the Rat King down.
Yeah.
No, we're going to take the Rat King down, and I want to replace the Rat King with the Emissary.
A king to a fallen nation. I thought pushing back the dogs would give us breathing room to grow. But now, with all the deaths, well, I'm sure the Rat King is busy trying to bolster our ranks. But there's not very many of us left.
I seriously doubt that. He's probably out trying to hoard all the food for himself.
There's plenty of food
Whatever.
in the den. The
Yeah,
cheese
so
was
it
just to
is.
strengthen the army so we can march. An army marches on its belly. We want to go deeper into Drakkenheim. Claim it as our own. At least that's what we wanted to do.
Well, we make you king. You just still stay in good with us, and then we will march through Drakkenheim for you in
I
your
have
name,
no
Royal
interest in...
Highness.
I have no interest in ruling. Everything is falling apart. Kill him if you have to. I don't care anymore. I will take...
you?
But you will always be a friend of Hellfire Chaos. You
Yes.
need us? All you have to do is ask.
I will be going into exile. I failed the king and I failed our kingdom. If our paths
No, it's
should
your
cross
fault.
again, I will gladly work with you. But, and he
Okay.
stands up, if there is nothing else, I will take my leave.
Thought we was taking us to the Rat King once we rested up.
Of course, of course. I'm sorry. It's just this
Alright.
outside air makes me a little... It's hard to think.
Can you help get rid of this off of us?
I don't have the ability to purge whatever it is you've been infected with. I'm sorry. Nor do I have the ability to impose such a disease.
Oh, we don't blame you. We know who done it. We might have to go back to the city. What do you think, Barlos?
Barlos is gonna look over. ears ringing, basically hurt, wounded. Suggest we take a rest, and then
If we take a
half
long rest,
yeah, half
and
drunken state, half drunken, like punch drunk state. He'll point like, pretty birdie. Points at
Mm.
that thing. Does it have a name?
yes, I didn't quite get a chance to introduce my new little friend. This is Stinkerbell.
Stinkerbell.
Tinkerbell, my little buddy.
Okay then.
Oh, so that's what's been floating around you all this time, huh?
Yes,
Nothing gets past these blind eyes.
of course not.
Well, you know, I almost was one of their. I was almost one of them, you know. But they had such a bond, those three. I didn't quite fit in.
Probably good that you didn't.
I
You're better
suppose
as you
so.
are.
I will watch over you as best I can. Rest. And I will guide you to the nest. Be careful. It's dangerous.
What all should we expect, other than the seer and the Rat King himself?
If I... You may find some unsightly things down there. Things that never make it to the surface. Brood mothers. Well, I should say swarm mothers. They give birth to us in litters.
Are these swarm mothers already infected with delirium, so they give birth to rats like you all, or the ratlings?
We're born in swarms. The strongest amongst us will fight for Shiny and be blessed with, well, the transformation. They are very dangerous and cunning spies. Gutter snipes, we call them. They're hard to
Okay.
pin down. They strike from the shadows. And I'm sure they've booby-trapped things down there, given our numbers are so low. Since I've left, I couldn't tell you what, but just be warned, the entrance is slippery for those on 2 feet. So be careful. More than
We
that,
will do
I
our best to
couldn't
be
tell you.
mindful.
I'm sure many things have been changed since I've left, in case I wanted to make a play for the Rat King's head. But I have no interest in that. Rest, friends. I will do my best to keep you safe. That I swear.
I'll take the rat emissary's paw in my hand and like shake it in a gesture of thank you.
He shakes your hand. His hand feels weak and frail. He's not a really strong person, but he doesn't seem to be in the best of conditions outside of Drakkenheim.
Understood. Okay.
So with the rat emissary keeping watch, you guys would be able to benefit from a long rest out here in Ackerman Mill.
Even those of us who are suffering, as if you say.
Well, if you
Okay,
want,
so you just mean we're safe to long rest.
you're safe to
Nothing,
long
okay.
rest. Yes.
Hmm.
So I don't think
However, if I
Go ahead.
remember correctly, every morning there's a roll.
Your character wouldn't know that, but out of
No,
character, yeah.
I'm saying
you
out
do.
of character
Out of every morning.
for
there is
those
a
with
roll.
contamination.
Yes, that is correct.
a roll to what? See if it gets worse.
See if it gets worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gain
Okay.
another level of contamination.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Shadow probably echoes me. I'd like to get back to where the healers are as
I
quickly as
agree. Now
possible.
I have a scroll, so
I'd
if it
rather
gets worse
save
on
it. Yeah.
somebody, I will. No, I total agreement. I'm trying my best to learn it. And one of the first things in the morning I'd like to do is go to Barless, get that glove,
Mm-hmm.
and then pick up that large delirium chunk
Sure.
and study it for a little bit in the morning
Mm-hmm.
to see how it might benefit me and benefit the party.
I do agree with Telsaria.
Okay, so the thing is we're going to bed down tonight. I forgot, thanks to all the healing and especially your last heal, I'm health health wise I'm in good shape other than being infected.
I wasn't sure. I probably should have
Yeah.
used it on
Well,
myself, but I didn't.
yeah, I forgot until I went and I went, "Oh, what am I crying about? I'm fine. It doesn't matter if I don't heal, really. At least not yet." Anyhow, that worked out. That worked out well. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we lost somebody. Oh, that was me. Okay, that was weird. So
Oh,
what?
that happens to me every once in a while.
You know what? Lately, Discord has been really, really buggy. Um,
Yeah.
It is.
so
Jeez.
what are we? We're taking a long rest here, and then
Mm-hmm.
what's up? Okay, because if
Then
you
we're
want
gonna
Going
head
for
back
the.
to our usual place.
to being
We're going for the Rat King.
Uh oh.
okay, so you guys are in Eckerman Mill, which is the northwest of the map, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Correct.
Right. So
Yes.
you would have to travel from the north west side of the map from Eckerman Mill through Drakkenheim and down to Amberwood Village. So you'd basically have to go all the way down across the Dran River and then in across the outskirts and into Amberwood Village. So
Okay.
is that
We
the
might
under?
as well
I,
march on.
My
yes, I
only
March on
understand.
to the.
I understand
Right.
the concern. Go ahead, Barless. Go ahead.
We might as well march on to the king. We still got some healing potions.
yeah,
I didn't hear.
and actually my thing although that is a concern is the health of me and Shadow. What actually was more of a thing for me is we've got some big heavy items that we're like dealing with. What are we going to do with those? Because I presume, like for example, the 3 rat heads is not a small thing to be
You guys have
cleaning
a
and
bag of
saying,
holding.
oh, how did I forget that? Okay, never mind. My biggest concern then is apparently
We
a
we could put the
stupid
shield
one.
and the rat heads in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd allow
Never
that.
mind.
I mean,
Forget
it's a
it.
small bag, but you guys can, with a little bit of finagling and turn it this way, turn it that way, you guys could get it in there.
Okay. Forget I said anything.
Okay. So, to the Rat King?
To the Rat
Yes.
King then.
To the Rat
To
King.
the Rat
Rat
King.
King.
Let's take his ass out on the way on.
2 healing potions apiece, so remember that.
Alright, so,
How much? 2 healing potions apiece.
Yeah, because we were given 4 at one time, and we found 4 like recently, didn't we?
you guys got 4 in the last game.
That was the last game, buddy.
No, not that.
Yeah, that was
no,
it.
few sessions ago, we found, or we were given even more. I know for a fact. We were given
Oh,
more.
you guys from the Hooded Lanterns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Barless
yeah.
is right. You guys have healing
We
potions.
still got
Okay.
what we bought from the events guy, and still, I think, what's this? The
Yeah, we have
magic
5
lady,
healing potions.
The magic lady gave us a healing potion as well, if I remember right.
Yes.
hmm
In the group loot, we have 5 healing potions.
Okay.
Yeah. So I figured
Okay.
we should
So,
do more or
how
less.
about we give 2 to Barless, 2 to Shadow, and Tilsaria, you take 1 because I do have my healing.
Well, so do I. I think I have more
Not
and
as mu-
better heal.
Do you?
No,
Just in
I
case
don't know.
you run out of spell slots.
I have my bonus action healing of 4d6 plus cure wounds that I can upcast to 2nd level.
Okay, you have one that's a 4d6.
Yeah, well, that's what it went to. It's my Warlock Celestial,
Okay.
my bonus
yeah, no.
action that I can
yeah,
divide.
I back up and bow with respect. Damn, you got me.
All right.
I'm doing my best to try to be the healer, help heal this group. I switched the spell out when I'm leveled
No,
up. It was
all
Witch's
due
Bolt for
respect,
cure wounds.
I had no idea yours was that powerful. I figured I was the lead and you were the backup, but that ain't
And for a while,
true.
yes, you was. You was the lead. But when I leveled up, I switched the spell out so I could gain my cure wounds, and then I gained 2nd level casting ability with the Warlock, so I can upcast
Yeah.
All right.
two spells.
Okay,
Go
so
for it, dude. That's awesome.
you guys take
I'm
a
doing my
long
best.
rest. You guys take a long rest. I need Shadow and Tilsaria to give me a d20, please.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get on the screen.
Just one, sir.
Just one.
Oh, that's why. I was like,
16.
What the hell?
Okay.
And Saren still wanted to study the
7.
fragment as well.
Yes, absolutely. We'll say that we'll circle back to that. Okay.
Yes.
A 16 and a 7. All right, cool. Saren, before the long rest, you want to study with the with the glove, right?
Mhm.
The this delirium heart that you have in your possession. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. And I'll give you advantage because your familiar is there looking with you, I would assume.
Yes, please.
Sure. You feel, even through the glove, you feel a strange hum as you hold this delirium. It's roughly in the shape of a heart, probably. Whatever a rat's heart looks like. And you think that if you were to keep your hands safe from this delirium, you could channel your abilities through it and get maybe an advantage on your spell hits. This delirium heart would give you a +1 to your spells.
Oh my God, love it. Nice.
To attack? I
To
assume?
attacks, yes.
Okay. Wow, that's awesome. I will use it, if the group don't mind for now, to take out the Rat King with it at least, and then we can decide what the group needs when we get back to Emberwood. And if we need it to heal you both, we will do so. I
Do
have
you
no
like an
qualms
Iron
with that.
Man socket in your chest, just pop it in.
Yeah,
Don't tempt me.
I am, my friend. I am just worried about your long-term safety. If you feel that
My
it will
long-term
benefit
safety
us.
depends on this group.
Yeah, no. And if you feel that this will benefit us, I trust you. Just know that my only concern is your safety in using this. But you do as you see fit.
Mine too. I'm in agreement with Telsaria. And I look over at Saren.
And then she
I tell him,
says, "But please don't ask me to touch it."
No, this is as close as that I know that I have gotten to one of these.
Yeah. That shit is not her stuff.
I turn
I
to look
put
at
that into my
Saren and
character
said,
sheet though.
There is an uncommon magic item.
You can look up Rod of the Pack Keeper, I think, and just drop it in there. Just do the same thing, +1 everything.
Drop that and just rename it,
Yeah, you could do that.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You said that was Rod of the what?
Pack Keeper.
Rod
I
of the
think.
Pack, I believe.
some
Or
sort of-
there's War Mage, the War Mage wand of the War Mage, I believe, gives you a
Yeah.
+1.
Yeah, use that. That's what I did when I got Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Not showing up.
and Thor.
I put Rod in. I got Rod of Absorption, Rulership, Immovable Rod, Rod dexterity, lordly might, and alertness.
Uh, there's a +1 thingy in the compendium that I know of, because I used it when I got Rod of the Pack Keeper
Uh-oh.
with Monty, and
Yeah,
I just
type.
renamed it.
Maybe it's not called rod. What? What you can find for me so I could type it in right.
Wand of the War Mage is a +1,
Oh, wand. Okay, we'll try that.
and you can rename it. You can rename it Heart of Delirium.
That's nice. Okay,
All right.
cute.
Of course. There's your reward for killing that super interesting beast. I made him all by myself. I hope you guys liked fighting him.
That
Anyways.
was awesome.
I was,
Dude,
I,
I was-
he
early
was
on, I wanted
scared.
to ask you that. That was impressive. That was an impressive beast and character. For a while there, I was like, oh, I don't know if we're going to get through this.
Uh-huh. That's what I was searching for everything I could think of to help.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was
I
awesome.
was gonna toss Shadow for a second, so I'm trying to get her out of the way, but I figured I better just attack, use my resources, just to keep doing damage.
Okay. As you
Sorry,
guys
Shadow
guys
would've
Sorry,
been
wake up.
Barlaws. That's the second time I failed you. I didn't mean to, but that's the second time I failed.
As you guys wake up in the morning,
Yep.
you don't feel any better, but you don't feel any worse. It's
Cool.
kind of like like a cold you can't shake,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't give you any kind of side effects, but you're definitely aware that you are not. You're bit like your balance is off. You feel weird. Tilsaria, you being the closest one to the rat emissary, go ahead and give me another perception check, please.
Dookly, dookly.
You look at the rat emissary as you come to, and being an elf, you only need 4 hours of sleep, so you kind of wake up before everybody else. And you see that the rat emissary is dutifully watching over all of you. He sits there with his quarterstaff laid across his lap, sitting down, crisscross applesauce style. But he's looking at you and keeping an ear out, but he's hunched over and he's breathing really heavily. Staying up all night after that fight has given him a level of exhaustion.
Okay. I will go over to him and go, my friend, you have proven your loyalty and you are a true friend of ours, but I can see that you suffer. How can we help you?
Let's just get back to the city when you're ready. I'll guide you in as best I can.
I trust you. I know that you will. Okay, rest easy, my friend. I will take the rest of this watch. You try and rest.
Thank you, Tilsaria. Thank you.
I bow low.
He nods graciously.
This dude has earned my respect.
Same.
So yeah, I definitely take care, In other words, his health matters to me almost as much as the rest of the party.
Cool. You being up earlier than everybody else, it's like, where's your doggy, Grim? He's such an interesting boy.
He is my favorite boy, but we feared that this trial with with the Rat King might be too much, and I would die if anything happened to him. His heart is tied to mine.
You are kind and you are wise. Don't let the Rat King's tricks fool you. He's not as weak as he may appear.
I see. Kind of like you, then.
Oh, he's many times stronger than me. He's been here since the beginning, since the Great Fall. He survived all of those trials, all of those tribulations. He may be small, but he is not something you would want to take lightly.
I understand.
I'll
You
rest
rest now.
till the others wake.
Yep, you rest now.
All right.
And I quietly think and contemplate that, not in any specific sense or anything, but in other words, his telling me that has meant something to me, and you know, I'm basically owning what he said.
All right. Cool.
And as soon as the rest of them wake up, I will share.
Okay, cool. You guys share. The rat emissary is, What's up, Lux? You need to go outside? Huh? Sorry.
No,
My
you're
dog is
fine.
over here, like, sniffing at my feet. I think she wants to go outside, but I guess not. Okay. Everybody wakes up. You benefit from a long rest. Your contamination levels still are there. Saren has his fancy new delirium heart, and the rat emissary looks like he has the flu. He looks at you all. He goes, "Thank you, Tosaria, for the respite. If we are ready, we can make
Let's
way.
go.
Make
Yeah,
your
let's
preparations."
get back where you can get better.
Thank you. Thank you.
Out of character, real quick.
Mhm.
Because I'm contaminated, I don't gain back hit points, correct?
Uh,
I
don't.
I don't know enough.
No, you still do.
No, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I
I
only
thought
had
that's
one to
what you
get.
said.
So,
Yeah, I only had one to gain, but
contamination does not affect your ability to be healed, right? Like as far as damage goes. But traditional healing spells do not remove levels of contamination. So it doesn't
okay.
matter if it's like mass cure wounds, anything like that. You cannot.
Be
You need
cured
to
of the
be yeah.
contamination. Oh, okay.
You need
But all other healing works just like normal.
right.
Yes.
In
Right.
other words, in terms of what it does for our bodies. Got
Yes.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember me and Chris was looking at that before we even started Drakkenheim. And he told me that I will be able to heal, but I cannot remove
Yeah.
the contamination.
Got it.
I
Okay, I
remember
took
that.
it for worse than it was. All right, let's go. We got 40 minutes. Let's go after this thing.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Let's kill this Rat King.
Let's get started.
Hopefully Barlos is still with us, at least in spirit. If not, oh, there you are. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were still feeling so crappy that you weren't on mic. Did we lose our fearless leader? Or is he taking a moment?
I think he might be taking
Nice.
the dog out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or Discord's doing its thing with him again.
No, sorry, my dog's bugging. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
Now we're back. Okay.
That's
Cool,
right.
cool. You guys see the rat emissary is exhausted. He's really tired, but he definitely, even though he's not doing so hot, he knows Drakkenheim. He's grown up in Drakkenheim. He's been here, kind of like Shadow. He's been here since he's been a small baby rat, and he guides you and helps you avoid any kind of like delirium dregs that may have come up and popped up in the absence of the rats. There aren't the Garmiers. You guys have forced deeper into the city with your great battle. At least what was coming this way. So he helps you maneuver through these streets, and you all he leads you to the entrance of. I'm gonna put you guys on the map, on the big map, because I don't have an entrance part. But he leads you to the entrance of the rat's nest.
Okay.
It is a tavern
Okay.
that was struck by a fragment of the meteor that hit Drakkenheim. The tavern is destroyed on the upper level. It is in tatters, wood splinters, charred bits of concrete and brick. There is a large hole, and on leading into the hole, you see all manner of scrapings, footprints, very very obviously large rats. Very recently, a pair of very large rats have come out of the rat's nest, and you are those
Trio.
markings. Yeah, the trio. Excuse me. Have come out of that nest. Their claws and scrapes are deep in this. They came out with speed and a very intense sense of purpose. The rat emissary looks at you, and you all look at him, and he seems to be breathing easier. He's still exhausted from hanging outside of the confines of Drakkenheim, but his breathing has relaxed. It's not as labored anymore. He doesn't look as frail.
Okay.
He's still exhausted. He's still tired from staying up all night, but he's like, this is it. This is the rat's den. Yes, Shadow.
Is the sign still up on the side of the bar?
It's kind of hanging a little bit. I mean, it's not like a full sign, but it's like a piece of it, maybe. The sign is heavily damaged. If you guys would have come here on your own, you may have passed it up.
Would I have known? What is it? Is it enough to where I could recognize the bar if I looked at it?
Give me a history check.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, give me a history check.
Out of curiosity.
No, this bar is so far gone. You probably wouldn't have
Okay.
even recognized it as a tavern or a bar of any kind
Okay.
as you walked by.
All right.
He looks at you guys and he's like, I can go with you if you'd want to see the Rat King's end. Or I can
See him
leave.
in.
Do you want
And-
to see the Rat King's end or not?
It would
In other words,
pain-
are you content if we go without you?
Let me see what he thinks. He sits there and he contemplates for a minute. He's like, his actions are deplorable. His actions are inexcusable. He must die, and I will help if you'll have me.
We gladly accept
Very well.
your
I go-
loyalty.
Stay where you can stay safe too, though.
Hellfire Chaos +1.
All right.
I go over to the emissary, and I take his hand and I say, "Sir Emissary,
Yes, Shadow.
for my harsh words in our meeting, I apologize. I will fight by your side and be proud for you to be there by mine."
You see his lip kind of quiver just a little bit.
You have
And
my
his-
spell focus.
His blind eye tears up. He's like, you're a good person, Shadow. It would
Thank
have
you.
pained me to eat your face. I'm glad we became friends.
It would have
Oh, that's
definitely would have pained
so
you to try.
That's so perfect. Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
Let's
Goodbye.
go.
Hellfire.
Shadow, be on your toes. Mindful traps.
Okay. Um, Hellfire Chaos. Let's go kill Rat King.
It's Hellfire Chaos +1.
I am accepting the emissary as an official member of the Hellfire Chaos.
Ooh,
Interesting.
does this mean we got to brand him?
Oh, maybe.
No,
Can you guys see?
I
No.
see black.
You see black. Oh my goodness. Why does this happen?
I don't know, but you know, it's funny to me because we're having the same issues in my other game. The
Really?
exact same kind of stuff with lights and layering, yeah. And it's funny because not funny, haha, but funny, interesting, in that it's
Could be the
just as
website.
frustrating for my friend who's
Was
running the
there-
other game.
They're beta testing that new upgrades and stuff, so maybe the old ones are kind of glitching out.
Could be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could be, yeah.
Since
I
I
don't know what's
upgraded-
creating.
I might try to make a game and see if I can play with it, see if I can figure out something. I ain't gonna guarantee it, but I'll try.
Yeah.
'Cause it worked great in Rums,
Yeah,
and then didn't it work earlier before
it did.
in Drakkenheim?
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now suddenly we're
Now it suddenly
all
it doesn't.
janky.
Okay. Let me just bear with me just a little bit. Let me
Yeah,
try to.
no problem.
Fog of War
no,
on.
fix it now.
Oh no.
And that eating the
I'll
face
play it
comment
with you.
I typed in, since I horribly misspelled that. If I had a nickel for that time that's happened to me, I would have 2 nickels.
Yeah, but
Oh.
that didn't even look right. If I had anicle, I see you meant a nickel.
I was saying it
It
because
just
I
looks funny.
horribly misspelled it because I can't use spell checking on Roll20.
That's okay.
Gotcha.
I
It's
have
still.
to get my Grammarly app is a thing.
No, you're fine.
Ah,
It's better than
It's
mine.
all good. It just looked comical. That's all. That's all. No offense.
Yeah,
there you go.
typing on Roll20 is annoying. even
It
though
is. It is.
Desktop.
Easily
Mhm.
convert your
Lags.
legacy settings.
I
No.
just sit there and reread mine to make sure I type my shit right before I.
Night vision. Limited
Hit enter.
night vision on.
Into my old butt.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's like you're 80 years old.
Yeah, I
honey.
don't think rogues have shield.
No,
protection, do they?
No, they do
No,
not.
nope.
Hmm,
I also do not have night vision either, so
same here. That's why
I'm
you
surprised
Aaron
with you.
usually cast lights on me or something as a beacon. But
I'm surprised you being a lizard, you don't have night vision.
nope, Dragonborn don't have night vision. Not in 5.
Mm-mm.
Mine? Oh, nope. Nope.
No,
chat.
you shoot
I
out.
was gonna
Silver
say
does
we're
not.
always carrying a light for you. Don't.
I'm about to say.
Silver does not. Silver does not.
Can
many
anybody see
characters.
it? No?
Nope.
Oh, I
Nope.
can't see yet. No.
The one D&D.
I
build,
got light
Dragon
covered as
people
far as
have night
casting
vision,
light.
though.
I don't even know where I'm at. I can't even see me.
Yeah.
Poor
It's okay.
Shadow.
Nobody can see anybody, sweetie.
Yeah.
Poor Shadow's
We're all
lost
in the same boat.
We're all in the dark.
Oh man, I worked
I'm
so
trying to
hard
fi-
putting on these freaking.
I know,
putting
sweetie.
on
It's all
these
good.
Freaking things. Okay. How about that? Oh, this sucks. Okay. All right. I'm just
Oh,
gonna take it off.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. Something I did.
Okay. How about now?
Oh, yep. I
Oh!
see something now.
You see me?
Wonderful.
I see me.
I just
see
only
me.
see
Yeah.
Oh no,
only
I see. I
me.
see like mapish stuff.
I don't see my stuff. I just see my character.
I
He's
Yeah,
just
I
all-
see all of you. Plus
He's alone
one.
in the dark room.
I'm
Okay.
guessing the one thing I see is ignore me because it's just a like
Mhm.
a graphic of a thing, and then I do see map.
Okay, cool.
I
Let
did
me,
Gonna
not.
load up for
I'm
us
blind.
eventually. Calm down.
let me see. Hold on, hold on.
I'm-
I almost fixed it. Field limit, token emits light. Let's say 10 feet.
I really can't say Shadow scared of the dark because henceforth her name.
It would be a conundrum, wouldn't it?
I know.
10, let's set that to 10. Everybody gets 10 right now until I figure it out. Let's see if that works.
I can see 10 feet in front of me, like
Okay.
a tiny sliver cone.
Good.
I can see a lot more than that. just so you,
I-
just so you're aware, I see. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 7 squares across. If you, in other words, I won't give anything away if I see something, but if it's important to you that I don't, I can see quite a bit.
Okay.
I can't see my hand in front of my face.
That's okay.
My Underdark heritage has screwed me.
Hmm.
I see nothing. Just my character, my poor little character.
That's
Well, there's
all I
not
see,
supposed
too.
to be any. There's no light sources down here, so.
Oh, yeah, although I have dark vision
Yeah.
as an elf, so I'm good. But
Yeah, I have a dark
Yeah.
vision, but like I said, I can cast light.
Yeah.
I have my little sprite can cast light. So
Cast
we have
light,
that covered,
right?
but
Can you see now, Barless?
No, but I just have a cone in front of me that leaves gray trails whenever I move my token.
How about that?
Now I see nothing. I just
Now
see
you
my
see
token.
nothing. Okay.
And the gray trails I was leaving.
Okay, so this is your. How about now?
Yep, now I see a whole big square thing, yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is your field of vision. Should be 100%. Okay, or 360 degrees. Okay.
Oh, I can see.
Wonderful. Okay.
for sure.
I
Let the
see
blind one
everybody.
Save settings. Okay.
Hey!
Holy shit! I popped in.
Yay! Wonderful. Okay, so it's field of vision, is what it is. For whatever reason, it says that you are. it thinks you're blind. And
it gave me 60.
what are you supposed
I
to be
see
at?
out 60. I can see right to there,
And you're
but that's
supposed
it, and
to
it's
be
a line.
at.
60. That'd be perfect for me.
Yeah, you should be at 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
From what I'm seeing perfect
Okay.
Or-
Wonderful.
as far as I know.
Shadow shouldn't have any night vision, but she's got low light.
I do not.
So I'm gonna
I
give
I
you
can.
20 feet.
My sprite will
Can-
cast light on her.
For how many feet?
Okay, let me see.
Wait a minute. I have a lantern.
Would you rather carry a lantern or would you have a spell on you? Would you rather have your hand?
Hands free then. Okay.
All right.
Okay. If you're not arguing,
Okay.
put
No,
that in
I want to
chat.
use the lantern.
20 feet. Okay, cool.
20 feet radius, yes. And I will do the same for Barlos
Wonderful.
so that Barlos can see.
20 feet. Save. And then Tilsaria, you have. How many feet of night vision do you have? You have 60, right?
I think so.
Okay. All right.
Should be.
Cool. Ignore me.
Yes.
Yep, 60. Yep.
All right.
I
So
see
you-
that.
No, you don't see anything. You you crawl down into the ruins of this tavern, and it is just a mess down here. There is rat scat everywhere. There's claw marks and scratches and gnawing all over every surface of this cratered basement.
I'm
And
going stealth.
you have a light on
Okay.
you.
Ah, crap.
Right.
Okay.
What that's going to do is help you be silent,
So
but not.
the rat
All right.
emissary looks at you guys and he goes, "Be careful, it's slippery. Come on."
Watch for traps.
Who's
Shadow.
leading the
Be
way?
mindful.
I guess
Not your ranger.
I will lead the way so I can look for traps.
Okay, lead the way.
Where am I going?
Carlos, you want to back her up, please?
Yep, I'll be behind her.
Where are you going?
Where am I going? This way?
Sure.
Sorry, do you want the back? Or you want me to cover the back?
I'm fine with. How about you and the rat emissary at the back, me behind, me in front of the two of you.
That sounds good. I'll have the
Okay.
rat emissary in front of me.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
I have decent
don't want-
range.
I don't know what our. Not moving around like an idiot.
He can't help it. He's done.
Okay. I want to search for traps in
Give
this
me a
hallway.
perception check.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Perception.
This, other than it being a slippery, leading down slope, you don't see much in the way of traps.
All right. I proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. Okay.
Who's caution?
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Barless and Shadow.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's the right one, but
You did the savings, right?
yes.
You
Okay.
did it. Good job.
Barless, as you step onto this slick, muddy trail, you lose your footing and you start sliding down the path.
I try to grab him, but I can't.
You try to
He
grab
goes
him, but you
too
move
fast.
out of the way. I will
Yeah,
give
but I
you.
put my hand out.
You put your hand out. You can try to make a strength saving throw to catch him from falling.
I'm gonna try. I'll try to catch you, Barlas. I'm gonna try to catch you.
Okay. Barless, you can try to make athletics to try to hold on.
Yeah, athletics. Alright.
If you roll under a 9, you're not. She's not gonna hold on to you. Oh,
my.
You
God.
guys
Nice.
tied, and he stops. Shadow's like, oh, and the rat emissary runs forward, and he goes, "I told you to be careful. It's slippery."
And
Just-
Barlas will take a cloth out of his bag and wrap his feet in it.
Okay.
Around it. You know, his hand wrappings.
All right. It's slippery. Just go slow.
I will go slow.
I will go slow too, sir.
Okay.
And I asked Barlas if he's okay. You okay, buddy?
I'm fine.
Careful. I walk around Barlas.
You guys are going slow, so you're aware of this slippery surface. I'll say you guys work your way down, going quick, 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 squishing in this nasty, gross mud and rat scat.
Okay, I come to this other area and I want to look for traps.
Okay. Perception. Can't make them any smaller. Oh, there's nothing here.
Good. So I proceed in with caution.
Okay, keep going.
I tell it looks like a room up ahead.
Hey, Beef, can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
If you take ignore me and put him on the light there, we won't be able to see him. We won't see him.
Oh, but then
There
I
you go.
can't see.
Ah, shit. Oh, I thought that would at least work.
I thought so too. Maybe GM
You
layer?
actually
No.
have
If you
that to
give
be able to
him-
see.
That's right.
That's
I feel
right.
like we've got an extra little buddy with us. It's
Or if
kind
you
of
give
fun. Yeah.
Normie,
Fire Chaos +2.
longer night vision, I don't know.
Nah, it's okay. He'll
Iron
just
60.
That's just gonna be the rat emissary. We'll just say he's the rat emissary for now.
There we go. Yeah.
We have to ignore him.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
My immersion.
Okay, I'm
I'm so
coming
sorry.
to this other bin.
keep going if you
Coming
want.
to this other bin.
Cool, cool, cool.
I
Waiting for the
think I see.
tokens to move.
I think I see an end to this tunnel. Do I see anything at the end? Hold on a second. Let me move. What the heck? Okay. Okay. I found the end to the tunnel.
As you step on that end of the tunnel, it gets exceedingly slick.
Oh,
Give me a
Careful,
dexterity
Carlos.
saving throw.
careful, Barless. Catch me if I go down.
I will try.
12 is not enough. You
try to
slide.
grab
Okay, give me a dexterity with
Dexterity
disadvantage. Yeah.
Disadvantage? Okay.
Mm-hmm. She's going. She's sliding down. As she turns and says, "Careful, Barless." Six is
Oh.
not enough. She slides.
Oh! I use my feet and I stop. Oh, whatever this is, that's right here at the end of this hall. I
You
use my feet to stop.
Your feet.
I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it looks like there's like an end. It's like it just stops.
You try to stop, but you cannot. And you land in a pit of spikes.
Oh! Ow! Help!
Oh, she's dead.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
dead.
help! If she screams like that, we're in trouble.
Are you screaming like that?
No.
No? Okay. You slide down and you try to Barless tries to grab you. He's not quick enough. You hit this part of the ramp and it's slick. You slide straight down into a pit of spikes. And you
Is there
take
anything I can grab on my way down? Because it looks like there's a doorway here.
Mm-mm.
Can I not use that to stop with or anything?
Nope.
Oh, shoot.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as you land onto these spikes.
Oh,
You land onto the spikes. Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna go back down here. Perception. Hope there's nothing stupid down here. That's alright.
You go to touch your wound, and you feel something run over your hand. And you start to look around with your light spell cast on you. There's a swarm of rats down here. And they're all looking at you.
I don't know whether I should holler for help or not.
Okay, what is everybody else
Um,
doing while this is happening?
I'm holding on my glaive so I can have traction. I'm gonna try to follow where she is
Cool. Okay,
slowly.
Do you have a rope?
All right, so she's
Yeah, I
gone
have
down.
rope.
Where's Barless? in
Barless
relationship
is
to us?
standing here with...
Okay.
Can't see around, so
Yeah.
I'm
You
waiting
guys are a little bit far.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I am moving slowly and carefully as I can humanly do.
I mean, elderly do.
Unless the rat emissary or somebody tells me specifically to stop, I will continue moving forward, but very carefully. So it's entirely possible, because I can't see and she was in fact quiet,
Hmm.
that I don't know she fell.
You don't, Barlis may tell
Yeah.
you.
Here.
You guys could definitely telephone. Barlis, the rat emissary would have seen that Shadow slipped, and he was gonna stay back, and he's like, Shadow fell into something. We have to get her out.
Told her to be mindful of traps. How come she
Oh.
didn't see that?
It's very slippery up here. They must have changed things around since I've left.
Try my best to get there and not try to fall in or slip.
Okay,
So as close as I can.
let me.
I'll take in my bag. I'll pull out some rope and I'll pull out a pipe, which looks like a fish tooth. And I'll tie it. And I'll jab it into the ground and hand Shadow the rope the best I can. I'll be able to grab it, anchor it, try to pull her out.
All right. As you do that, you hear some rustling, some movements in the darkness. Shadow, what are you doing?
I look up. Can I see him? Can I see Barlis?
You have light,
have
so
light.
yeah.
I have the light spell on me, so I should.
Barlis, hurry up and get me out of here. There's
I
some
toss
rats
the rope
in
down to
here.
you.
Yeah, he tossed a rope down to you. You gonna take it?
I'm gonna see if I can reach it. Can I reach it?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Yeah, it should be 50-foot rope.
Okay, I grab it. I grab it and I wrap it around my arm and hold on to it and try and
I'll
pull
try
me
to
up
try to pull
quickly.
you up. Some new strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Normal or
Yeah, just normal. It shouldn't be too difficult.
17.
The rats start to kind of climb all over you, and you're getting pulled up, and he yanks you up, and they kind of fall off with the force of the tug. And as you guys make this, you're pulling her up, you're trying to get her out of there. The swarm of rats is getting really lively down there, but she just takes that 1d4 piercing damage. And you hear a voice in the darkness, kind of at the edge of where you would be able to see. It's like, it seems like we have company.
So I'm out of the hole. Where am
You
I at?
are out of the pit. You guys could.
Can we all hear it?
Yeah.
Did we
you
all
would,
hear
you would
that?
hear this voice kind of ring
Okay.
out in the darkness.
I'm right here.
I'm gonna telepathy to the emissary, Rat King.
Got her snipes.
Okay.
Okay. Is there
And
anybody?
I will telepathy gutter snipes to everybody just in
Okay.
case.
And I look at Barlis and I kind of shrug.
Pull the rope
I-
out.
I-
Make sure you're safe.
All right.
Pull the rope
good.
out. I'm gonna hand the rope to the emissary. I'm gonna tell him like, hold all the rope back, and tie it to us so we don't fall into any more of these pits.
All right. You guys. Why can't I see with this? Ugh. Anyways, all right. You guys hear that voice in the darkness. I will let either Barlis or Shadow give me one perception check, please.
I perceive
Wait, what is your perception at?
I'm not. I'm proficient.
There
okay,
you go.
so am I.
Yeah,
So am I.
check,
That's
so-
what I was asking.
Okay. I'll just,
Go ahead, Barlis.
okay.
Oh,
20.
you catch faint outlines of several figures in the darkness.
Yeah, he's gonna pull Shadow close and point at the figures in the darkness.
Gotcha.
As he was whispering at the emissary to tie lifelines to everybody.
Okay. The emissary goes ahead and says, we've got company. And rats have sniffed him out, and they say, "You're brave, showing your face around here, traitor." And with that, I'm gonna need you guys to take your
I was
positions.
gonna say before you do that, I was gonna do a sneak attack on the one I can see. Or does he know that we're there?
No, they know you're
He
there.
sees us.
Yeah, they
Okay.
rolled really high on perception. One of them
Okay, so
rolled
I'm
a
gonna
nat
take-
20, so.
I'm gonna take
Mhm.
sneak attack off. Okay, y'all need
Re-rolling
to-
for initiative.
You guys
is that
are
what we're
gonna
doing?
roll for initiative. Okay. You guys can move up. I'm assuming you guys are like moving
Oh,
up
jeez.
in your. Oh, come on. Bring up my thingy. Ugh.
Shadow.
Yeah, I know. That sucks. Y'all gonna come up here and get in place?
Sorry, I assume within the 6 seconds of pointing out the enemies, trying to get Shadow up on her feet, I don't think she'd be able to attack. But that's my opinion.
I wouldn't be able to what?
That sneak attack that you were trying to do.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
she wasn't gonna get a sneak attack anyway, because it's they know you're there.
Yeah.
Like to spot for Tilsaria to be able to get her here in front of me.
Okay.
This is
Wait a
what
minute.
we can see.
Yeah.
All right, you guys come around this bend. The rat emissary is like, "Be careful!" And you guys see a bunch of rats standing around. And I mean, if you're gonna try to move forward, I'd say difficult terrain here, definitely. Saren?
Definitely. All I see is two rats. I see this one here
Mm-hmm.
and this one here,
Okay.
and
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel they need to say hello to my Eldritch Blast. One on
Wonderful.
each.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll the attacks.
The help action 14 and nat 20.
So 14. 14 hits
would've
for
been on
4.
this guy first.
Yeah, 14 hits
Okay.
for 4. And
Knocking him back 10 feet if possible.
he knocks into the wall. So he's only going to move back 5 feet, but I'll say he takes 1d4 force damage from hitting the wall.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
3.
3. Oh, he gets knocked back real hard. This rat, you just like, the shot goes and it just right through his brains. He's dead.
Nice shot, Sarah.
Goes nine.
Look at Tilsaria. How's that for a preemptive strike? Your turn.
Cool.
Oh,
Alright.
it is my turn.
It is your turn, yes.
Okay, so this one is dead.
That one is dead, yes.
I can see this one. Is this one too? I can only see like half of it.
You would be able, yeah,
Yeah.
you see half of it, and since you have sharpshooter, right, you would ignore any kind of disadvantage. Because he's like right on the
Right.
edge of your field of vision.
Okay, and this one's up. Did you hit this one at all?
He did.
Yes, I knocked him back into the wall.
Okay, so he's already hurting. All right, I'm gonna take my first shot at this guy then.
Wonderful.
Let's see. Where are you? Oh,
Oh, 17 hits. For 18 piercing? Oh, he is super bloody.
okay, but not dead.
Not dead.
Unfortunate for him, because now I'm gonna have to try and hit him again. But
He-
apparently not so good.
he
That's what I
takes-
get for being cocky.
He takes the first bolt and it hits him square in the chest, and you hear a "Eek!" And then he definitely moves just barely out of the way of the second shot. With that, this rat is going to this rat over here out of your line of sight is going to hit or attempt to hit He's gonna run up at Shadow. He's gonna run up at Shadow. And he's gonna try to push you back in the pit.
Rude.
He's
That's
gonna-
rude.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he rolls a nat 20.
What do I give?
You could try to roll a strength or athletics to beat it.
Athletics.
Go for it.
Excellent athletics.
Acrobatics to dodge.
Acrobatics.
Athletics.
Okay, athletics.
Oh, I'm better. I'm
You got
better
this. He knows this.
at Athletics. Seriously?
Mhm.
Come on. I want to use my inspiration. Oh.
You fall
I didn't
into
do
the
it.
pit,
Ah!
and you
Yeah,
take.
the rope's still tied around her,
You
right?
do have the rope still tied around you.
Yeah,
But-
it's supposed to be around Barless as well.
It's bound around Barless as well. Yeah. How
Well, it was
far?
around
Do I go
Tied
up?
it
Do I
around.
hit?
when
What?
she got up
Do I
here.
hit the
I
bottom?
tied it around
Hold on,
her.
one at a time.
When she got, I pulled her up. I tied
Mhm.
it around her. I tied it around me. Gave it to the emissary to tie it around him, and I wanted him to tie it around everyone else.
How much rope do you have?
It's standard 50
foot.
feet.
50 foot? Okay. How much space between each person are you giving them?
Probably.
He hit all.
5
If we
feet.
wanted on all 5 of us, that's only like 3 foot in between
Yeah.
with 2 foot tie around.
Yeah.
Okay. He pushes you into the pit, and you dangle there, 3 feet in.
Like, yeah.
Look,
Or less.
And the rats inside the pit spring to life and start trying to jump and attack you.
look, Barless has baited a trap again. He's trying to fish.
Now it's the gutter snipe's turn, and he pulls out his hand crossbow. Target within 5 feet of any ally. Okay, cool. He's gonna take his hand crossbow and he's gonna shoot at Barless.
Drop me, Barless.
20 for 3.
Oh God.
He takes 3, and then he's gonna cunning action, and he's gonna hide. He's gonna try to sneak into the shadows. He's gonna move, and he's gonna try to go into the
He
shadows.
has the best passive perception.
He's gonna cunning action.
Probably kill Saria.
Say what now?
I bet you probably have the best passive perception.
He moves into the tunnel, and he's trying to hide. And now it's the other gutter
Even my
snipe's turn.
passive perception sees that. Cool.
Cool. The other gutter snipe is gonna target the rat emissary with his hand crossbow, and he goes, "You traitor! You came to finish the job, didn't you?" And he's gonna strike him for 4 piercing damage. A rat emissary is gonna be like, "Ah!" And he didn't take a long rest. He took a short rest only. So
Mm-hmm.
he's not looking too great after that hit. Barless, it's your turn. What are you doing?
He's gonna yell back at the emissary to duck down, hide, cut yourself loose, something. And he's gonna try to pull Shadow up, I guess, with his action.
Okay. You know what? Since you guys are tied together and you made it a point to say you tied together, I would let you use your interaction with the rope to try and pull up Shadow.
Okay. And I'll try to. Yeah.
You could just use athletics or strength, whichever you'd like.
Okay. I'll just use. Tie. Yeah, flex.
You easily pull her up and out of the pit and place her down where she was. Okay.
You want to push me and put me down where I was? I want to go on the other side pit.
Okay. You want to go on the other side of the pit? I'll allow that.
Well, it's still tied
Yeah.
to you.
You've only got 3 foot.
You guys are
can't
right.
exactly
No,
move
I
too
just
far.
want right here. I just want where he put
No,
me.
we're
That's what I
right.
want. I want away from that guy.
Okay.
He could push my butt right back in easy. I don't want to fight those rats down there.
Alright, calm down.
Alright.
Untie myself from the lifeline.
You can untie yourself, yes.
Okay. I will not rage. I will. So I'm going to go here. And I wanted to point out that I see the enemy right behind over there as well. And I'm going to pull out my new sword,
Cool.
slice that guy in the face. Nariel's childhood.
24. Oh, yeah.
11.
This ratling is just destroyed.
Did I kill him?
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
Take him.
yeah.
And I run him through. And I dash him into the pit, beat the rats. Lunchtime, boys. As he's toss him into the rat pit.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of use your interaction already and your action, so you could do that on your next turn. All right. The
I still got my movement. That was 10,
okay.
and that's 20. Attack this guy with my second attack.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Damn.
Or 12.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Arliss, you're going to take everybody out before I even get a turn.
He is really rough. You slice him super deep across the chest, and he lets out a pained squeak.
Yep, that'd be it for me.
All right. This rat sees you and it's gonna run up and try to bite you. And he is going to bite you, and he's going to take. That's a 23 to hit because he has pack tactics. And you take 6 points of damage. Are you raging? No, right?
Nope, not raging.
Okay, you take 6 points of damage. He bites deep into your flesh, and you feel that it's gross and icky. You don't like it. Saren's sprite. It's a sprite, right?
He was staying on my shoulder. Yes.
Okay,
he
cool,
was
cool,
staying
cool.
on my shoulder.
Wonderful. This ratling is dead. Shadow, it is your turn. You've been pulled out of this pit. You've fallen in twice already. You've been pulled out. There's a bunch of little rats down there trying to eat your face. What you gonna do?
I'm mad. I wish I could rage. I am shooting this guy right here
Okay,
with
go
my
ahead.
with my short sword or my
Regardless dies, you'll be able to rage. So
my short bow.
Okay, go for it.
My short bow.
Oh, that definitely hits. You like carefully aim, and it just takes his head off, and he is dead.
Nice.
I wish I would have shot your brother. That's for shoving my ass in the pit.
Okay. Any movement or anything else?
Um,
Can't move too far, dear.
Oh, she's not tied to Barless anymore.
I'm
You cut the
untied.
rope.
I'm
Yeah.
No, she's tied to the rat, the emissary.
Tied to
The
the
rat
emissary.
emissary.
still.
Okay.
Oh,
She'd have
crap.
to be able to
Then
get like 8 feet away from me.
Yeah. So basically
about it.
one square over.
that
Mhm.
might be enough. Maybe
Right
not.
there.
Because I'm
Okay.
trying to see. I'm trying to see this guy right here.
Don't fall in because the emissary can't pull you up.
You can
I'm gonna
Yeah, and you
try
might
not
take him
to.
with you.
you can roll you can roll a perception check. What's your passive perception?
I don't know.
You go over there and underneath your stats, on down, you'll see passive wisdom perception.
It's right above your tools
Yeah,
on the left.
right above your tools, underneath your skills.
Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Should be pretty good.
Underneath
skilled
my
in perception.
tools.
Yeah, like
Underneath your
underneath like
skills, above
survival.
the tool.
Yeah.
Yes, underneath survival. It says passive wisdom perception.
17.
17?
Yeah.
You see
Yes.
this rat. You catch just the little glimpse of his tail flickering around in the darkness. He didn't roll very high.
Can I say something to him?
Sure, you can use your interaction to say something to him.
See you.
He hisses at you.
You can't hide from a rogue.
All right, Saren, it's your turn.
Can't hide from a shadow. That would look fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't hide from a shadow.
Too late.
Can't hide from Batman.
Can't hide from a shadow.
I don't see anything, so I am just going to hold action of a firebolt if something comes in my field of vision.
Okay. Tilsario, it's your turn.
Okay, so I presume I can see this one.
Absolutely.
My passive perception is 16. Can I see this one?
I don't think you would have a clear line of sight. This edge right here would kind of block that. So
That's fine.
I'd say you can take a shot at him.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
What is that? 14 plus 2. Oh yeah, that hits. 21. He's giving Barless the side eye, and you just like pull back and loose an arrow, and it just
Boing.
right in the eyeball, and he is dead.
Nice. Ooh,
He
okay.
falls
Right.
down
Sorry,
dead.
other bad.
And
Nice.
I think from my angle, from light I can't see anybody else. Is that true?
I would
In
say
terms of
that is
angles?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I, for movement then,
Mm-hmm.
is this space open or is it a partial? Because to me it looks like there's a wall there.
There is wall there, but the rat emissary wouldn't stop you from going through. So
Okay.
this
I
is
basically I want to put myself
Mm-hmm.
in front of the rat emissary.
How much movement
is
do you
where-
have?
My movement is 35, and I know this is difficult terrain.
Yeah. So that would be about 20 feet of movement. So you could move a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I want to stop right there. I basically just want to be like an extra body shield for this guy.
Okay, cool. Yeah. That works.
All right, and yeah, well, the other one's a bonus action. Is anybody, real quick look, anybody I can see of our party really hurt?
I don't think so.
I don't think so
Not
either.
too bad.
Okay.
One
Yeah,
second.
I'm holding
I'm not
there.
too bad hurt.
You'll see Barless is hurt. He's not showing no favor on anything. So
Okay.
good.
Good enough.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
That's it? Alright, cool. I think all these rats are dead except that other one. Let's see. He's dead. And he's dead. And these guys... Well...
This guy that's trying to hide right here, he's still alive.
He's not that smart, but he also knows a bad situation when he sees one. And he's gonna use his action and he goes, "We got company!" He's gonna
Yep.
yell out into the darkness. He's gonna step forward out of the shadows, and he's
He came into
going.
my field of vision.
Oh, go ahead and roll.
And I started blasting.
Oh, so anyways, he starts blasting. And that is a firebolt. He takes that firebolt to the face. And half of his face is just burning and on fire. And he is like, "Ah! You'll all pay for this, traitor!" And he's gonna take a last desperate attack at the rat emissary. Or can he hit the rat emissary? Probably not. He's gonna shoot at Shadow. But he misses.
Yep, he misses. I look at him. I said, "That was a wrong move, buddy."
He hisses at you. Barless, it's your turn.
And I hiss back.
Have the whole step. 10, 20, 340. That's all his movement speed, and be like, "Hello." He'll be like, "Recognize this." And he'll give him a tasting of Noriel's childhood.
Oh, give me an intimidation check.
What is it? Anyway, intimidation.
Uh-huh.
At
20.
least that's a good roll.
Roll that attack with advantage.
Thank God. Come on.
Oh,
Yay.
he is absolutely terrified about the fact that you have that sword. And the last vestige that he sees is that sword coming down and crashing into his skull as he dies.
Yeah, he just
God,
like
Barless.
he does a spin. He's like, "Recognize this?" And you just see like pure like rage in his face, and just lops off his head.
Oh yeah. You see the terror frozen in this rat's face as his head spins through the air and lands with a disgusting squelch in the soft, filthy earth. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
I'm gonna assume like Saren would cast his
Awesome.
light on me. He does his light in that blue color, so it's like on the blade. So it's like I'm powering it just like Noriel used to.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to say to him, I told you that was a wrong move.
Then he dies.
Hey, Bruised, real quick
Yeah.
before we go, do you have like 5 minutes where I can chat with you privately? It has nothing
Absolutely.
to do with this game. I just need your advice as a DM on
Sure,
something that's
sure.
totally unrelated. Okay.
All right. Great game, everybody.
Thanks,
You
everybody.
guys are
Next time.
doing super
Have a good week at work.
Anchor running.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye, Rum.
You. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Brum.